Oh.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, cowboys.
Howdy.
Oh.
The energy is gone the second we're
I'm
not
kinda
singing High
dying
School
over
Musical
here.
together.
Sorry, I was having a coughing fit.
I'm
here.
perfectly ready to go.
Yeah, I was
Hello,
having acid
and
reflux,
welcome.
so like our bodies just kind of started failing.
Yeah.
as soon as we got-
They were like,
the
no
life
more.
force drained from you.
High School Musicals no more.
Look,
We've lost our youth.
I'm on my musical kick again. I'm all for it.
We went to college and we lost all of our youth and happiness.
Oh my god.
I feel like there's no truer statement.
Dude, do you remember the High School Musical, the musical show that was a musical about High School Musical?
Yeah, I
in
watched
High
the
School
first
Musical?
season. The first season was weirdly good.
I told you, I
was
remember
funny.
nothing past the first two movies. Alright.
3 movies?
There is
Yeah.
3 movies. I don't remember the last one.
The third one was actually released in theaters, fun fact.
Or the other two
Oh.
not.
They were DComs. They were Disney Channel originals.
Oh.
Oh. What?
Wow.
So High School Musical 3 is technically not a DCOM, but the other two are.
That one's
Interesting.
special.
Said we're ending the franchise. It must be in theaters.
Yeah.
Ending the franchise and starting being a cowboy.
Yeah! Oh, and welcome to twitch.tv/Divine Bones, spelled with a 0. You find it yourselves. We are not spelling it for you. It's kind of
I hope
self-explanatory.
they're already here.
Well, welcome to our fun little Southern Gothic Cowboys game known as Adderwick. Stolen Roses, that's what I'm looking for. Stolen Roses, the Adderwick campaign. Where we play cowboys, investigators, in a murder mystery. Last time we played, my first note here says day drinking. We were day drinking and eating breakfast, waiting for a contact by our famous little Jonathan. Jonathan, shout yourself out.
Hello.
There you go. Jonathan was looking for a contact by the name of Van Freer, who we were told tends to come to the bar at a specific time because he is banned until that specific time. So, in the meantime, we were getting to know each other, getting to know some of our new companions, such as Bones and Anansi, I believe, was our other friend.
Yes.
Yeah.
In the meantime, and then Joe decided to do some target practice outside, ran into Van Freer, but didn't know who it was until we all started harassing him. So Jonathan went up to Van Freer, asked Van Freer if he knew about what was happening in the area, and if he had any clues as to what the culprit might be to these murders happening. Van Freer mentioned werewolves. Or Jonathan mentioned werewolves.
Yeah, we
Van
mentioned
Freer
werewolves.
said
We've
he
been
hadn't
really
heard.
fixated on werewolves this whole time.
Yeah. Van Freer said he hadn't heard about any werewolves gone mad. He did mention it might be a young blood they don't know about. So, that the local werewolves don't know about. And then Van Freer said he could get us a contact with the local werewolves. That wouldn't be until later that evening. So in the meantime, the party split itself. Evelyn, myself, Jonathan, and Robin. Robin, shout out yourself.
Dude.
Said we were gonna go to the sheriff's office to just get more information about the investigation into the dead people that we're looking into. While Bones, Yadiri, and Joe were going to go to a local historical site. I do have notes on Bones, Joe, and Yadiri's side where a bard that was in the tavern came up to them and mentioned to them that there is a farmhouse between Never Meadow, the town we're in Leewalt or Lowalt, that kids tend to play, like, just mess around, and it's abandoned, but the kids mentioned seeing someone strange, and that had been scaring people off. But that person only shows up in the middle of the night, and it's sporadic. So, and that was the last tidbits of information we got from the bard. Her name is Tiva. But that's what Joe and her group heard. We were already gone. And that, I believe, is where we set ourselves up to leave off. Ta-da!
No.
Yippee.
Yippee!
Trying to keep my voice from dying.
Yeah. Yeg. Tiva is Bowen's friend now. At least she thinks so.
I think I missed that part.
Jonathan nodded off.
Yeah.
And Tiva is the bard.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Tiva's the
Tiefling
bard. That Bones went to the bar last time while you guys
Yeah,
were
they
still
got a
at the
lot of
table.
good stuff on TiVo.
The bard went to the bar with Bones, is what you're saying.
No.
Wait, is that not what you're saying?
Correct.
The bard was already there when we walked in.
The bard was at the bar top in the tavern.
Bones
And
went
Bones
to the
went
bar
over to the
talk
bar
to
top.
the bard.
Yeah.
Oh. All right, thanks for ruining my joke, everyone.
Actually, your
backwards.
joke was wrong. Your joke was inaccurate.
Actually.
Actually, that's incorrect.
Small correction.
But yeah, you guys
Small
were
correction explodes.
going to go talk to the sheriff in this town, which was down the I think it was down the street a little bit from the tavern. This is a very, very small town, and we had joked saying it was like just a couple of buildings.
Mm-hmm.
It's like one of those old West movies sets. It's just like a street with buildings on either side.
Basically. Pardon me if any details I say are incorrect. It's been 3 months.
Is that what a shanty town is?
Is it?
Think
I believe so.
maybe?
Like they would do that a lot with the gold rush, right? Just set up a little town while
Yeah.
people were digging.
Yeah, just so people like had a place.
Yeah, like the
Mhm.
town of Vulture, I think it was called. It was like a mining town, but then
Mm-hmm.
like the mine dried up, and then something else far more lucrative opened up, like
Mhm.
100 miles away, and then
Do we know if
everyone
this is a
left
mining
but like
town?
5 people.
Is it a mining town? You can. Do you want to be the first one to roll something tonight?
Go
Sure.
for it.
What am I rolling?
This is
Dice, probably.
Dice.
D6
Um,
is
Yeah, I got
the
some
exact.
like pop cabs that I could roll, like flip them, see which side lands up.
Flip a handful of coins and count how many are heads.
Bingo!
No, that's Yahtzee.
We're all playing different games.
Bingo's a different game.
I believe
I'm
you're
so
rolling d6s as
Blackjack.
well. So. Go for it.
Cards over here. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
how many dice do I roll? What skill am I doing?
Be history. History
Or like
would be
investigation?
yeah.
Or like perception? Like see if there's some mining profiteer guy. He's like, I'll sell you your pickaxe if you give me a portion of your gold. That's what they used to do. That was the way the real money was.
That was really good.
Well, I think all of my mental-based skills are about the same, which is +0.
Awesome.
I got +3 perception. Can I use that?
Sure.
I think-
Sure.
Okay. Here I go. 6, 2, 2.
But you got a 6.
1, 6. I got a
6.
6.
Woo!
Hey.
Yeah, you perceive. I don't. Probably not perceive a little old man. But
Like a
Little, aren't
prospector
you like
type guy
6.5
like-
feet tall?
No, this is my imaginary prospector guy who's like, I'll sell you a pickaxe.
Oh,
I got a plot of land you can dig on. No, that doesn't exist here.
no, you don't see it. You don't see your imaginary little guy, but it is actually it is a mining town.
Mhm.
True and real.
I
it
look
is a
over
mining
and I
town.
see a big mine shaft just opening.
There's a big sign
there
with
you
like
go.
flashing
There's,
arrow.
like, mine carts set up, yeah.
It is a mining town. We're gonna go with the everything is just like one street kinda.
Uh-huh.
And there is
Gotta
kinda
find
like you can see,
Steve.
can see as you guys are leaving the tavern in the opposite direction. So in the way that the other group is heading, because their destination is the oldest house in the town.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So in the direction that they're going, you can see at the end of the singular street that way.
Mm-hmm. Not a
Um,
lot of twists and turns here.
no, not a lot of alleys to get lost in. A kind of not the entrance to like a mine shaft, but kind of like the facilities that would go with along with one. Kind of more so like the not like straight up like refining, but more of like packing, I guess, to get like sorting and things.
Mm-hmm. Is there is Jack Black around and is he wearing a blue shirt?
What?
No,
Does he go, I am Steve?
No. No, he's not here.
Okay. No, it's not so overt. Okay.
Yeah.
Does it? It doesn't look very like active. Like not. There's not like miners heading back from a long day in the coal mines. It's just sort of something that.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
It's not very busy
Okay.
at all.
Gotcha. Well, that was that was my one. I got my one.
That was your brain cell usage.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, considering the town is so small, finding the sheriff's office is probably highly easy.
Can I just like look over to someone and be like, "Hey, where's the sheriff? Where's the sheriff?"
Evelyn doesn't do that. She's a woman on a mission. She doesn't feel like speaking.
Like somebody that was like walking past.
Wait, woman?
Huh?
Yeah, I said Evelyn doesn't do that. She's a
Oh,
woman
I thought
on
you
a
were
mission.
talking about
She's a
Robin.
woman on a mission. She says, "Fuck talking to people. I'm just looking." So
It's probably like a sign or something.
Yeah, you're like asking.
Just look
random
for which
people.
building has bars on the window.
And the lady, like walking by with some packages she just like grabbed from the store. Just kind of just like stops and just like brows furrows, just like points over her shoulder over a couple buildings, like that way. And kind of just like keeps walking. Like turning her head to like keep looking at you for a little bit as like a few steps as she goes before like looking away and keep going.
Perfect. That was Robin's one.
What?
Wait, should I roll?
Oh, no. It's just a couple buildings down. She pointed you the way.
Oh.
What are you guys going to the sheriff to talk about?
You know, just like
Murders.
yeah, murders in the area, like weird stuff going on.
if anything's connected to the murders we're already investigating.
Yeah.
That's your game plans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to
Yeah.
give.
This is what we know. What do you know?
Mm-hmm. Let me grab my handy dandy NPC dice.
Maybe the sheriff will be Jack Black.
Maybe the sheriff will be Jack Black, huh? What then? What then, huh? What would you do?
As a child, I yearned for law enforcement.
Okie dokie. So, you three are going to the sheriff. Just again, just a couple buildings down. Ips. Like most things here, not a very big building. Kind of more so just a little office. And kind of just like go in. Very similar. Oh, maybe not very similar to Jada's. Because she had that one was big enough that she had like her own little office that was separate. And this one is smaller than that. She's got maybe one little holding cell, and then it is like 2 desks in front of each other. So like you walk in and there's one desk that's like the front desk, and then behind that there's another one that's over near the door, where like the door of the cell. And that one is like the sheriff's working desk. You guys walk in, sitting at the little front desk kind of thing, is a small halfling lady. She's got a little like nameplate on the desk and everything. She says Jan Judith. And she's got these little, those like comically tiny glasses perched on her nose as she's like doing the books for the day. kind of looks up at you guys as you come in. And before you can really say anything to her, she's just like, Roselia's not in right now. She'll be in a moment.
Is that the sheriff? Sorry, let me do my voice. Is that the sheriff?
Yeah, she kind of like stops and kind of like blinks and then like fully takes in your group. And she's like, yeah, I don't recognize you folks.
I don't recognize you either.
We're from out of town.
Right. Yeah, Sheriff Roselia should be like, pulls out like a little pocket watch from her waistcoat and looks at it. Probably like 3 minutes. Just had to step out quickly.
Okay.
You can. She kind of like looks around at the tiny inside of this building and its lack of anything besides like their 2 desks.
So we'll be fine standing.
Yeah. Or you can sit on the stoop.
I got bad knees.
Well, you can sit on the stoop, buddy.
You can sit on the stoop. Yeah.
Do they have like a bounty board here?
Yeah.
Can I look at what bounties have been posted?
Yeah.
Bounty board.
Whoa.
Who are you? When did you get here?
I don't remember my character voice, but I've been here for a while.
No, Yadiri actually isn't with us, I don't think.
Oh
No,
shit.
She's
just
she's
Evelyn
with the other
Robin.
group.
Okay.
So get out of here!
Kill
Go
his
back!
sister, eat my salad, and listen.
Go on now, get.
Bounty board. Crow's saying in the chat. Joe is on it. Picture of Joe in the middle. She is actually on the bounty board.
Oh wow!
How much? How much?
I am also curious.
I want to know what for.
Oh, a lot. She's on there for a lot.
$2.
She is wanted for. What's a good price for all of this shit?
$1 trillion.
$8 billion.
No, you gotta remember, there's a lot of money. I mean, sorry, pause. There's a lot of things she's done, but can the local sheriffs pay that much money?
Yes.
Oh, no.
Yeah, here we go. Crow gave a list. She's wanted for murder. She's wanted for train robbery.
I'm sorry, what?
Murder. Train robbery. Petty theft.
You never murdered a
Not
guy?
petty theft.
Not petty.
Less than
petty and less than
petty theft.
Reasonable theft.
reasonable theft.
Murder.
Responsible theft.
Lots of stealing. A little bit of killing. A little bit of escaping.
Is
Why
there
was
is there
this
a reason that
person
says,
released?
is there a thing saying that assault and battery, breaking and entering
Assault and
probably
vagrancy?
is there
Yes.
a thing saying riding that thing she calls a horse?
No,
In
no.
possession of
Bear Trap has his own wanted poster.
That's
The horse
terrifying.
has one.
Is it just kill this thing?
Just that's it. And nothing on it. Just
It's
kill,
more like a
please.
warning poster than a
If you
wanted
see this
poster.
thing-
Do not approach.
Do not engage.
Assault with a deadly weapon is bear trap. Shut up.
How did...
Do not engage. Might lose a hand.
Might lose an arm.
We'll eat your toes.
Will eat more than your toes.
In search of a new arm. Is right next to it.
Whoa.
Whoa. You actually just. What is rustling?
That's
Bro,
where
is
you
this
steal
your list,
somebody's
or-
cows.
Cattle rustling?
Yeah, that's where you go in and steal somebody's cows.
That's so funny.
It's a convenient list I found, but it's cropped in a specific way, you know?
It's a convenient list, and all of these things are what she's wanted for.
It's a convenient list. Somebody else knew. Somebody knew about her. I don't know.
Somebody
How
knew.
is manslaughter on minor felonies?
Because this was the Wild West.
And manslaughter
Okay.
is different than murder.
That's actually a
Manslaughter
fair
is
point.
accidental.
Mm-hmm.
When did she accidentally kill somebody?
Why do you ask questions?
Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy?
I just feel like it would be like I just feel like in general she means to do it.
Pause. She probably has killed many people and accidentally killed a few, but you know, who's counting?
Joe, maybe.
I'm. Is there like multiple copies of this? I'm gonna take one and keep it.
They probably have more in their drawer or something. You can just take it.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask for like a Xerox of it.
I mean,
You
I
ask if
bet
there, ask if
I bet
there's more, and Jan will kind of just like open a drawer. And there's like a stack of
Probably
them in
probably a good thing Joe went with the other group, I would say.
Got a point there. I definitely look at Robin with that like same like cheeky grin I gave Robin back in the house. That freaked Robin out. Like, what do you plan on doing with that? Pointing at the poster that Robin's holding for her Joe's wanted poster.
It's a special tool that will help us later.
Robin just like slow turn, complete frown. Why don't you mind your own business? Grabs it off the table and folds it up.
Suddenly we are gaining confidence and growing some balls.
I do not appreciate the way you speak to me.
there. Ooh.
Oh, pardon my language.
Are forgiven.
We never discussed how much she's
It's
worth.
just practice magazine.
Didn't tell you how much she's worth.
She's
Yeah,
priceless.
what's her wanted?
Probably.
Priceless. I still love it.
My
Do you
gut-
think that Crow will be offended if you say a too low amount?
My gut says 800 gold.
Oh wow, that's a lot of money, guys.
Oh wow.
Hello.
I'm just saying, like, are the Pinkertons a thing in this universe? 'Cause
Holy
Oh
moly.
my god.
I've played Red Dead Redemption before, so.
Yes.
I know I'm not here, but I say we turn her in and then help her escape. That way we get 800 gold and get Joe back.
No, I'm kind of thinking like.
But keep in
we
mind,
could use
she
that money
is
pretty
she
well.
is with you guys right now, basically on parole under the order of Jeddah.
Yeah, but like. I
So
didn't sign
she
any
isn't.
documents.
You didn't. So, Joe basically has like a I can do what I want for now permit, and then it's like asterisk within reason, and it's got like Jeddah stamped it.
How Wait, did you say we have that document with us?
Jonathan
has
does.
it.
Or does
Okay.
Joe
Yeah,
has
yeah.
basically like her parole papers.
I see. For documentation.
She's got her documents that Jetta signed and stamped, so she basically won't be arrested by just walking into a town.
My mommy said I can go on this school trip.
Yeah, it's your field trip.
No, is
papers.
that signed by
My
a
mommy-
notary republic or like what are we
My
talking
mommy
about?
packed me a sandwich in a paper bag. Don't want to hear it. My mommy said I can be here.
Yeah. And just to
okay.
recap, this is a very accurate list that you gave. So she is wanted for theft, trespassing, bribery, assault, manslaughter, robbery, assault with a deadly
Right.
weapon, could be the gun, could be the
It's just-
horse.
The biggest piece of paper
Yes.
on the board.
That
He's
is the
wanted
part
for
that's
murder.
So horrible to me is the horse.
I like to
I'm gonna
think
kill
that
that
she's
thing.
on there. I like to think that she's on there, like on the list it says that she is like for killing livestock, but it's just like they have bear trap bites out of them. Like
Yeah, I think we need
No,
to take a real long think about whether bear trap is our suspect, our main
the wanted
suspect
the
right now.
wanted for rustling is on Bear Trap's
Yeah.
wanted poster.
Oh, does the horse rustle cattle?
Specifically rustling, not destruction of property. So
Yeah.
you just stole him. You didn't kill him.
And the picture is like a front-facing forward shot of him,
Mm-hmm.
and his eyes are looking right at you.
This is why I have a fear of horses in real life.
Yeah, I think we need to really just sit down and
okay,
really
he's not
consider
a-
whether Bear Trap's been the one murdering all these people.
The front-facing eyes are staring right at you through this image.
And then we like look out the window and Bear Trap's there, right next to the poster.
You look out
To
the
the
window,
side.
you see Bear Trap over at the tavern where you guys chained him up.
It's
just, like,
in the
one-to-one,
tavern.
like, a perfect. It's perfect.
It's
picture.
in the
It's-
tavern,
That's
sitting by the bar, drinking.
how
It's
he
staring.
Pulls its
It's
hooves off like gloves.
he's staring straight down the street, right through the window at you.
He holds up
Poster?
his stove and the bartender pours him 2 fingers of whiskey.
the picture, people probably look at it and go, whoever drew this horse is such a bad artist. And then they see it in real life and they go, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's
That's
like,
the fuck?
Never
it's like
mind.
those,
Hey,
those
This is some
ridiculously
kind
old
of P.T.
paintings.
Barnum bullshit.
Yeah, it's like those really old paintings where someone clearly didn't know how to draw a cat, so it looks like
Oh,
a
yeah.
cat's body with a
Humanoid
man's
face on
face.
Yeah.
Jeez, someone really doesn't know how to draw a horse. Oh, what is that thing? Ah. I like if that is true, and I look out the window and I see that fucking horse staring, I'm just like putting my hands up back at it. Like,
Yeah,
what?
it is. It is.
What?
It's chained up to the posts outside the tavern. It is just
What do you
staring down the
want?
street.
The horse walks into the bar. The bartender says, "What the fuck is that thing?"
Put your hands up
Is
and
there
kind of
anything
just
else
snorts.
of interest on the bounty board?
There. Oh, here you go. Well, answering one of your questions about the murders and everything, there is a notice.
Like information wanted kind of thing.
Yeah, a notice wanting information, kind of like the same posters that you guys all
Mhm.
all found that led you to Jeddah. And along with that, also pinned up there is the notice that Jeddah had sent out of the heavily suggested oh my god, what's the word?
Curfew?
Curfew. Thank you. The heavily suggested curfew that people should
Well-
follow.
It's this world has like telegrams, right? Basically. Am I remembering that correctly?
Yeah, it would make sense.
Yeah, I thought we had something in the lore about that. So does
You
this
got
town have like a
Sending
office for that
stones
kind
and
of
shit.
thing? Like a telegram kind of office or like post office or something like that, like just in case we need to send a message.
I feel. Oh, I'm trying to remember something. I'm trying to remember if something was a thing that I just. Scary. A thing that I just talked about with Marcus, or if it's a thing that actually made it into the game already. Because I think that I wish I could remember. I think I talked about with him with Bones and Anasi being sent with a sending stone to contact Jada.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't remember if that's something that we just talked about or if it's something that's actually real.
I think we
It-
had some
it helps.
sort of sending stone situation that like had buildings, like you had to go to a specific place.
I don't really remember sending stone things in general.
I have
This helps.
a note saying that they had a letter from Jeddah with an official seal informing us who they were.
I feel like when I reread the notes, I remembered everything, and then I don't think a sending stone was like in the mix though.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't matter too much. I was just wanting to know what our
Yeah,
tools
I mean,
available are.
If there's a freaking sending stone, send it over. Whatever.
Whoa, look at that! It's in your pocket. Wow. They also do. Jenna has a bird. I forget what kind of bird. I know she has a bird.
Pigeons were really big back then.
It's not a pigeon.
In
She
the
has
real
a
world.
bird. That I know was in my brain at one point. That is what she used to send out letters, which is probably what was used to deliver the notices that are everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Her little
Okay.
critter. That is to say, if you need to, there are multiple ways that you would be able to get in contact with her.
Okay, great. But there's not like a wanted poster like, this guy has been killing all these people. Go get them.
No.
That'd be awfully convenient.
That'd be so very convenient. But no. There is probably a couple, like, your standard, like, bandit ones.
Yeah, I mean, if we
Um,
need to make some money.
Yeah, it could be some quick cash grabs.
Yeah, those are always fun missions in Red Dead.
But there is nothing that is, like,
Helpful.
standing out spectacularly as being a part of, like, this
Mhm.
is the reason why this is happening.
I solved it all. Yippee! Well, that was my thing.
Bouncing off that thing. I know the postings from Jeddah was like looking for info basically. So pointing that out and turning to who I can only assume is the deputy here, not the sheriff. Evelyn just points out the poster that Jonathan's also looking at and looks over at Jan and just goes, Sorry, my brain is going. Accent non-existent. Excuse me. Have you heard any word on this posting in your area?
She kind of leans forward a little bit to look over at the fort, squinting through her tiny glasses. Not in the particular. I know some things have happened, maybe like a couple towns away, but we haven't really had anything, and she kind of just like motions out the window so you can see the whole street. And she's like, only really anything happened here. It's pretty quiet around this kind of area, so she kind of shrugs.
I see. So no one at all with any information to give.
Not really. I mean, she kind of like sits back in her chair a little bit. It's like tapping her pen against her cheek. It was not really people reporting things or anything about that. There is a couple kids that have been saying some stuff about seeing some, in their words, she does air quotes, weirdo, hanging around on the abandoned farms up that way. Goes from pointing down the street into the town to pointing out the other side window that just goes out. It's just field. But nothing's really happened there. We've kind of tried to check it out a few times. Couldn't really find anything. It's kind of seemed more like a ghost story or something for kids trying to scare each other.
Alright. Kind of like look over at Jonathan. Just something to check out, maybe?
Essentially. Are there any, like, magic people in town? Like seers?
Not by profession? It's not something that someone's got, like, a shop for or anything.
Hmm.
And I don't know, I don't keep stock of the things that people can do.
I'm just thinking, gang, like, there's not a lot of progress on the physical side, so maybe we need to consult the metaphysical.
It's an idea.
It could be some kind of diviner. When the children are telling the stories, do they say that it's the little creep guys always only out at night?
Tilting her head. Yeah, it's they only say the person at night. That it's just a singular person, but it's also like leans forward on the desk now, elbows on it, and she's like, it's one of those places where people kind of just they're always daring each other to go and stuff, trying to creep each other out, or hanging out there during the day.
Mhm.
It's kind of just one of those, like, hooligan places, I guess.
Hmm. And have there been any recent murders in the area?
I mean, if you count in Adderwick as being in the area, it's a couple days. It's
Right. That's where we're coming from.
yeah, I heard about that one. That and I think I mean, definitely not as recent, but a couple miles west, can't remember the name of the town right now. It's probably in, she kind of motions behind her towards the other desk. Probably in Rosilio's notes. But, different town, maybe like a month and a half back, they found somebody.
Hmm.
You guys looking into it? Like, and she kind of points at the Jedi paper on the wall. On the board.
Yeah. Trying to find whatever's killing all these people and put it down.
Take that as there's no luck so far.
Nope. A whole lot of dead ends.
I mean, if you want to try going down the diviner route, probably could find someone at the tavern. I mean, you know, they got a whole doing one of their shows with an out of town bard tonight. So there's usually more people than usual down there. Could
I got you.
ask around, probably find somebody.
I just think we need somebody to divine for us, you know, like there's like divine some bones. You know what I mean? Just like, because there's a lot of bones at these murders.
Like, humanoids do tend to have bones.
Right. There's like a lot of them. We found like a bunch of cows. They were murdered. All their bones were pulled out and stuff.
She's looking confused now.
Yeah.
God damn it! I've been talking for like 10 minutes.
Wow.
Oh my god.
I was wondering why no one was responding to me.
Oh, that's my job.
Wow.
Oh, Crow.
Yeah, I'm just thankful that it's called a Nyx moment and not an MJ moment.
All right. Right.
Next moment.
Yeah, we found at a previous, at one of the farms outside of town,
The
there was
steel helms.
Yeah, steel helms. Thank you for reminding me. We found a bunch of cows that had been kind of reduced to sludge.
Meat?
Yeah,
and
meat.
bones.
Meat and bones.
Does that sound familiar to you at all? Anything?
You know anything about the steel helms?
They're merchants, aren't they?
Yeah, I believe so.
I believe so.
Yeah. I mean, that's really it there across Argents, the cows, which I guess are no more.
We're not sure if the steel helms are anymore either.
I hope they're no more.
Oh.
Well, I'm saying because, they've been severely wounded.
Yeah, financially.
Oh, I was talking about the cows.
Oh.
I
I thought you meant like, given the economy and such, like they might
Oh,
as
well,
be
that
dead.
too. They're probably never going to be able to retire
yeah.
with.
They probably
lost
lose
that
their
much.
farm. The bank would foreclose on all of their assets. They'd
Mm.
basically be dead anyways.
They could probably take out loans, but it would take years and years and
Well,
years to pay off that much
loans.
cattle.
That's a tricky business in itself.
Yeah,
They'll get you with those, and
interest rates.
if you don't pay, they'll just send somebody to take whatever you owe.
Mm.
A
Just starting to
ruffian.
look. I'm just starting to look at the two of you like, what the hell's nonsense are you going on about?
Like, Robin is just some like farmer who, this is
Jonathan
just stuff you
rambles all
have
the
to
time.
think
This
about.
isn't surprising.
Well, Jonathan is is kind of an older man who has
Jonathan's
experienced a lot of life. So we're just having a
Jonathan's
completely
just
normal
fulfilling
human conversation.
the anti-capitalism requirement for every D&D session.
Yeah.
You guys are talking, Jan is like taken out. Like she's like not like breaking eye contact on your group, has like slid out a little notebook and has started taking notes in it.
Oh, you really gotta watch the interest rate. That's what'll get you.
Yeah.
And then you got the compounding interest as well.
Mm.
So you have to determine whether the loan is gonna be flat interest or compounding.
Yeah, if you get roped into one of those, they can just increase it exponentially, right?
All right. Yeah, it's sort of a new thing the banks have been coming up with. They're just trying to get as much money out of people, the good, hardworking folk, as they can.
Yeah, it's predatory how they kind of seem to. It's almost like an arms race of like who can come up with the best scheme tactics.
Yeah.
Jan's taking notes. Evelyn is slowly just like face palming, pinching her nose, going, "Oh, it's too early in the day for this."
Oh, I'm sorry. Are we upsetting you?
No, you can ramble all the nonsense you want. Just
Nonsense. This is my livelihood.
when did you say the sheriff would be returning?
A lot of people have to rely on these systems that are inherently flawed and predatory. And
Yeah. See, pointing at Jonathan, like, see, I have support.
I didn't say I disagreed. Just saying you're going on.
Well, you guys are going
we're-
at it.
Like
waiting
wind
for the
blowing
sheriff-
from-
we're
wind
waiting for
blowing
the
through the
sheriff to
trees.
show up. This has been a long 3 minutes.
Well, you guys are going at it, talking about interest rates and everything. And Evelyn starts questioning you. The door kind of like, it has to like, you kind of had to like slam it a little bit to open it. Is kind of jammed and crooked. So you hear it kind of like rattle and get like busted open a bit. And somebody's coming in. Hear like rustling of papers. She's like, Jan, did you get a look at that the letter that got sent by she kind of like stops and looks up at the group. Is
Oh,
a
goody. Just the person we're looking for.
the sheriff, Roselia. She's a water genasi. And it's kind of stops, stares at you all. It's just like, oh, well, I guess full house tonight. Excuse me. And kind of just like, shuffles past you guys to try and get into the building. She's like, like
Oh, sorry.
basically, hands on
shuffles
shoulder
aside.
moves you away. It's, yeah, just gotta. Excuse me. Yep. Squishes through.
Hello.
Hi. She puts the papers
We are-
out on Jan's desk and she's like, you just like file those. What's going on?
We are consultants for the sheriff in Adderwick. We're trying to solve all these murders.
Consultants. Oh, okay. Working with Jada?
Yes, we
Yes.
Yeah, she didn't say she was sending anybody or found anybody to help with that. You have news or something, or are you what specific?
We're
Contrary.
investigating in the area.
We
We're
were
hoping to
hoping.
get information from you.
Right.
Yeah, in case you had any knowledge of the murders.
I mean, I got base knowledge like most of them do. It's happening. Shrugs. One hand on hip, other hand kind of like scratching forehead. Well, I heard what happened years away. Guess that's the newest news that there is. What did you just kind of, she's like standing next to Jan's chair and like looks down at her and she's like, you just tell him anything yet? Or she's like, yeah, about that weird house. She's like, all right, yeah, then there's that weird house, though we kind of checked it out for a couple of nights and didn't find anything, so I'm giving it like a 75% sure that the kids are just trying to freak each other out.
Well, all superstitions start with some sort of truth, so.
That is true. Then there was down, where is it? She kind of turns around, goes to her desk, and starts, like, shuffling through drawers. She heard there's a town a couple miles, west, had something a month and a half ago about, Nightthorn. She pulls out a book and she's, like, flipping through it. Yeah, Nightthorn. Had murder a month and a half ago about, pretty grisly scene. She kind of like walks over back to you guys and kind of like showing like the notes that she has. Kind of puts it on the Jan's desk, kind of on the side half of it. Taps it. You can read there. It was kind of very bloody, very ripped apart, kind of animalistic place. She kind of goes back over to her desk, starts pulling out more papers and stuff. Those are just the notes. Here's the actual report on it, but those are more concise. Less of the filler, I guess, that's on this, and kind of like slaps that folder down next to it, next to her notebook.
No, we had at one point gone through a bunch of reports and sort of mapped them out. Or is this one of the ones that we had done?
Yes.
Do you recognize it? Okay.
I was
I
gonna
feel like
ask if Evelyn can just go, may I? And like point to the notes and stuff like that and look through them real quick.
Yeah, I
To
put them on the
confirm.
table for a reason.
So, but yeah, just to flip through those to make sure and confirm it is something we've heard already.
Yeah, it is. one of the ones that was mentioned in Jetta's notes, it is more in detail than what she had. Kind of more so like one of the two here like had some part of going out and checking it out for a little bit.
Okay. Is there any new details in this one? Can I make a investigation check that Jetta's notes didn't have?
Yes, you
Okay.
can.
So that's... Okay. We have 6, 5, and 3.
6
6, 5, and 3. Where's the rolls channel?
hidden. Yeah, it is, like I said, it is more in depth than Jetta's notes was. Hers didn't have, like, it had mentioned that it was a similar scene and things like that somebody was killed. This has, like, these ones have, like, an actual description of what the murder scene was like.
Yes.
That it was, single, male human, that was found in, what did I say? I already forgot. Waug. Nightthorn. There we go. And, which is, again, a couple miles to the west of here. It is a bigger town. I mean, most towns are bigger than this one, but it is a bigger town. A little bit bigger than Adderwick. And that he was found outside. The morning after he was killed. And he was found outside in one of, like, behind a building. That it was very grisly. It did look, in fact, like an animal attack. It was very fucked up, broken bones, very scratched and everything. It all sounds very similar to the scene that you guys investigated. There is... Got a 6. So there is a, as you're, like, flipping through it, there is kind of, like, pages that, like, stuck together a little bit with, like, the tack for the pictures and things that are in it. And you can kind of carefully peel those apart and unstick them. There is a picture of said scene. And some kind of little, like, additional notes that were jotted down afterwards. Kind of just that, like, the body was brought to, basically, like, brought to the morgue area, to be kept for them to deal with. That the person was somebody that he didn't have anybody in town really. Kind of just like, the town drunk a little bit. And he was just like somebody there. So there's, like, no next of kin contact or anything. And written in a little note on the bottom, kind of like squished in the margin, mention is very short, just says, body lost.
What?
Lost.
They ate him?
How?
Body lost. That's all the little tiny note squished together and written in the margin at the bottom of the page says.
They had a cookout.
I'm gonna point that note out and look up at Sheriff Rosalia. Mind explaining what this means? Body lost?
She leans over to look over over your shoulder. Yeah. Well, I mean, kind of like what it says, body lost. Lost his
Didn't
body.
walk away.
Like,
They lost his body.
taken out of the morgue, lost. Just up and disappeared.
Shrugs. Lost his body.
Did anybody by
Like-
chance check for necromancy or anything? Before the
They
body
say-
disappeared?
And they said they didn't find anything. Just that he got stored. They went, a few days later, went to go, deal with it. And that, sure, wasn't there.
So he just up and fucked off.
Maybe. They didn't really share any much details about it. But checking out the place, I think somebody had to have gone and taken it, I guess, because them lockers, you can't open them from the inside. It's like a cooler door. You just gotta pop from the front. So. I'm guessing it's somebody had to open it. I don't know. Maybe it was a family member or something that didn't want to come forward. Came and took it. Or some freak doing who knows what. But it shrugs again. Nobody saw anybody. Nobody heard anything.
There's no signs of breaking and entering.
No. They just
Do we have a name of the victim?
Yeah, give me a second.
Okay, I'm gonna guess it doesn't matter if it's not prepped, but it might be nice in case it matters later.
Let's give you a name. Let's give you a name.
Jorgen.
Last
Jorgen von
name,
Shorts.
my peanuts.
Pretty sure that
Jorgen.
name's there. I'm pretty sure Jorgen von Shorts is from Very Odd Family and Solo's mate.
Yeah, Jorgen von Strangle.
There you go.
Oh. Let's see.
Cheech and Chong.
Stabbington.
Your wife
Stabbing.
just throwing names in the chat.
I have the roles chat open. What did she say?
Maybe his
Three
name
choices.
was
Grendel Max.
Is that where we're going with?
Grendel Max. From the makers of Grendel and Grendel Light comes Grendel Max.
Grendel Max.
Yeah, let's go with Grendel Max.
I'm writing it down already.
Grendel Maxing.
Yeah, his name was Grendel Max.
I guess Grendel Max didn't get him too far, huh?
No, it didn't.
Grendel Max. It's my favorite fucking protein powder.
Is that abandoned farmhouse that you're talking about between here and Nightthorn?
I mean, I guess it's kind of on the way. It's more so between here and the other name of the place I don't remember.
I have the name written down.
Blah blah blah. Place name, proper noun.
I have
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Lee Walt.
Yeah,
Is what
Leewold.
said.
Yeah, no, this place is it's between here and Leewold, but I guess that is kind of the west.
E. Harvey Oswald.
I thought the exact same thing. I didn't.
It's a town on a grassy knoll.
Are All right, with that location in mind, because we didn't have locations, Bones had the location. That location of like farmhouse, is that like a central point by chance in like the area of like where all the murders are happening?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like we need to like send the locations and dates to the lab and have them compile a report on the pattern.
Send it
or
to the
something.
lab.
Send it to the boys down in the lab.
Send it to the labbies.
We need some nerds. That's my main thing right now. Like, I'm not gonna sit down and draw like a pattern map for these killings, but we need some nerds who are gonna do that.
I will.
I can try.
Because you guys did kind of do that when you were at Jetta's.
Yeah.
It's not so much of like a shape pattern, but it is kind of more so just like a
Is it like radial?
radius. Yeah, it's like
Okay.
this area in general.
Okay. So, where is there like a named location for like sort of the center of that radius, or like?
You could investigate that.
Okay.
Can I help with that?
Yes.
So I was also gonna ask if like we can just find the midpoint on a map.
You should probably do it. My investigation is plus
What's yours?
plus
Plus
0.
what? Okay, then I'll do it because mine's +2, so that gives me
Okay.
3 chances.
I'll help.
Okay. I don't know what that means. Do I add another die?
I don't know either.
Sure.
Okay. Okay.
Plus 0.
Fuck is this roll? My brain's going math. Don't math. You just need to say the numbers. It's 1, 6, and 3 3s.
You got a 6.
Whoa.
That's all that matters.
Yeah.
I don't care about the other
that's
numbers.
That's why my brain was going. Don't math. You don't need to math.
Yeah, we don't care about the other numbers. 6. Yeah.
That's 16, by the way.
You can pull out get a map out. Very simple request. Jen kind of just opens another drawer and pulls it out. Kind of like starts like unfolding it enough that you can kind of see all of the places. And from I don't know if you have if Evelyn had like took notes.
Of the case files? I'm pretty sure I did.
Sorry, I'm getting distracted by the little blips from Nyx.
You're okay.
Oh, there are little blips. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's like you breathing.
No, I'm sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. It's okay.
I didn't realize my mic was on.
Hot mic, hot mic.
Next never knows when the mic is on and when it's muted.
Shut
Real.
up.
They need a big one of those recording
On-air
session.
signs?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say a big on air.
Unmute themselves. The on-air
I'm
sign
wondering-
pops on.
I'm wondering what the blip is because you said it sounds like me breathing, but I'm so far away from my mic.
It just keeps turning on and picking up noise.
What the
Maybe
flip?
like background noise or something. I don't know.
Hey,
You need
maybe
a sound guy to hit the button.
damn.
Or hire someone on Fiverr to do your live audio production.
But yeah, I don't know if Evelyn personally has notes, or if you're just recalling this from memory.
I think I have some notes. So I do remember looking at things and having some notes. I think everybody took individual notes as well. So
Yeah. So you're able to combine notes and brain power and kind of put down all of the places that you have so far for locations.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're getting CSI on this ship.
Yeah. Which is sorry. Adderwick, Nightthorn, the looking for my notes. Runswith, which are the ones that you guys know personally, and then the handful of others, because reminder, there's 11 people that were found dead, and there's 8 that are missing. And it is, like I said, it's not like shape on the map is not like, ooh, triangle, these things connect into the line. It is kind of just like random little blips around. But it is in kind of like a radius. Adderwick actually happens to be kind of on like the outskirts of said radius. Meanwhile, like Nightthorn is more towards the middle of it.
Mm-hmm. Like we can kind of tell the dates on the outer edges are like longer between, and then the dates kind of closer in are like kind of more frequent, that kind of thing.
Yeah, it's definitely, it's kind of like not
we
like
don't have a
it
large
is...
sample size, but
you don't have a large sample size, and it's not like it is like largely focused in one spot, like a massive grouping of towns all next to each other, and then it like moves on. But it is like very much like starting like in the middle of this, and then kind of like branching out and spreading.
So it seems like our killer is returning to that central area and then going back out to kill, and then that kind of thing. That's the behavior, as far as we can tell.
Kinda, maybe a little. Not so much as like they're returning somewhere.
Not that like clean and concise, but like
yeah, it's not so much as like somebody's like returning somewhere. It's more so just like it started around this area and now it's been like branching out and like spreading. Kind of like the puddle is getting bigger.
Okay. There we go.
Does Grendel count as one of the 8 missing? Grendel is one of the dead.
One of the dead. Okay. Sorry, you were talking and then you mentioned missing, and I was like, wait, don't forget that question. So
missing are people like the Stonehelms, where they're just gone.
They're just gone. Okay.
And they are 2 of the 8 missing.
Okay, so it's more like an emanation than a radius of operations.
Yeah.
Okay. So maybe we go there and we find like something spooky. Maybe at the center where it all started. Maybe there's something spooky there. And does that place have a name? Is there like a named location? Sort of central area?
There's not like a you can pin it on the map, like this is like the main like middle spot.
There's not like a little thing written on the map that's like the evil place.
The evil town. This is where the bad people are.
The evil portal where all the monsters come from.
Otherwise known as
we're like, God, why didn't we check there first?
Oh, guys, it says it right here. We should have gone there first.
Speaking of this being a puddle, if we're thinking about it that way, puddles do have origin points, and that. So my brain is. Do we have information on which one was the first, and where that's located?
I don't know if we researched super far back. It's also kind of not. It hasn't been like super solid science because we're just comparing cases that are kind of similar. So I don't know if we know how far back we can go with the cases. That's what I remember, at least.
Yeah. Did I write down? Because I know Jenna didn't have, like, all of them that have been happening. She had, like, a handful that she could give you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Did not say. Okay. I didn't say how far back her stuff went, but we'll say the oldest one that you have in your own notes from the things that she had is maybe like 4 months ago, from a place called Marlette. And it was kind of similar to the missing body case, where it was not that the person was missing afterwards, but they were killed outside. This is before people had started being cautious at night, and all of these talks about curfews. I cannot remember that word. All these talks about curfews have started. This was before all of that. And in Marlette, it was a halfling woman was found again, street behind a building, killed sometime in the night. Very grisly scene. Body found in the morning. And it was that her family came and just collected her and did all of their things. And that had been included with Jetta's files because of the similarities in the way that they had been killed. And that is more so towards the center of your puddle. It's not the center of your puddle, but it is like.
I imagine we've like drawn
further
lines
in.
to kind of
Oh yeah.
create an intersection between all of these different situations.
Definitely.
We've
Not
got
trying
our
to
fucking
ruin her
murder
map,
board.
but Evelyn's
Yeah.
like, fuck it, I'll doodle on it.
We've
So,
got our red string out and our pins.
Probably like grab one of the pens off of Chan's desk and start scribbling on it. You hear a
Somebody's
very
like-
quiet little like, oh, okay, from her.
Somebody's like, wait a minute, isn't the evil portal in that forest? And we're like,
That's where the evil portal is. You're
Say
so.
that
Oh
again.
my god.
oh my god. Okay, so I had 2 more questions. Because I'm trying not to take up too much time. I want everybody else to talk. I had 2 more questions, but you just remind. I had 1 more question, and then you just threw another one in my mind. The first one is now gone. Fuck it. Speaking of center point, does the fuck, what was the town? Is Marlette deeper in the the forest, like the mirror than everybody else?
There is no forest.
So
There is
So-
no forest.
The evil
We're in the
forest.
plains.
mirror in the plains.
Okay,
So-
the evil plains.
We're in the plains and swamps.
plains and swamps. Sorry, my brain went what? So
There, was it deeper into the mirror?
yeah, is Marlette like deeper in the mirror
Um,
than any other of the places?
I need to look at an actual world map. One sec.
like,
This one.
forest is super evil. We're like, wait a minute. Say that again.
Sorry, forgot we're in swamps.
Say that
We're in
again.
swamp country.
It is not really. Not that much. Because I'm pretty sure I don't have, unless I put it in. The map
I
is
think
on my
there's a-
iPad. My iPad is downstairs.
I think there's a.
Did I put a map in Southern Gothic with where?
Yes, you did.
I did.
So-
Yippee!
Hold on. Located
it.
where Adderwick is, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you guys, doopy doop beep boop. Oh, yeah, it is more towards the middle. Yeah, I thought it was on the other
You
side.
sound surprised by that, so
Yeah, because I thought in my
inclined-
brain this was flipped and it was on the other side of the river.
Ah.
Where the where like the twin lakes are instead of on this side.
Mm.
But yeah. So then yes, that does make it more inwards
Mm.
because you guys went from Adderwick, I think it's been months. I think you guys had to go more north to get to where
Yeah,
you
I
are.
believe it was north.
Yeah, so then in that case, the west would be going in.
And that's still in the purple area.
Yes.
It's a spooky evil purple.
The spooky evil.
Mm.
We
Is
joke
the
about the
purple-
evil portal, but you guys are
Is
always
the
in the evil
purple-
portal.
We
is
always
the
are. We're
purple
already
area marked on the map like in fiction.
The
Like her
purple.
map?
It might be.
Okay.
It kind of makes sense because that's the
I might be
footprint of the mirror.
confused
That's where
on how commonly understood the Shadowfell stuff is in this world. Like, is that like a super common thing in people's lives? Is like dealing with the purple?
here
the
it
evil
is
purple.
because in the purple is the mirror. So that's
Okay.
where you walk too far off
And
the
we
path
should
and you guys are
probably
in the
consider
Shadowfell.
that some Shadowfell bullshit is happening. Like, we should probably be more considerate of that with our investigation.
You're speaking to one person who's already stared off into the distance and thought about wandering off the path. So you're like, huh? So
Is Shadowfell bullshit typically connected to nighttime in this world? Or is that like a well-known correlation? Is when it's night the Shadowfell stuff happens?
Not really.
Okay, it just happens all the time.
Yeah. It's kind of just always an open door in this
Okay.
area.
Right, okay. Guys, I saw a shadow fall. Wait a minute. Say that again. Okay. I feel like we've gotten some good information here. We should probably try to investigate that central area soon.
I think going to Marlette is a very good idea.
Oh, where it all started.
Wait, is that the
May
Sorry,
not have been the starting
my
point,
notes are
but
very rambly. Is that the house where weird stuff has been going on at night?
No, that's the place close to the central area that the first murder happened. Well, the first murder that we have record of.
First murder that Jeddah has record of?
Right.
Yeah, Marlette. The house is
Implied
close
that
to
there
where we are,
was
so-
more before that.
Yeah. I'm thinking that when I said where it all started, there was like a jump cut right after that. So that, like that's kind of what I was imagining.
jump cut to the other crew and what the
Yeah.
shenanigans they're doing. Because I've got nothing else. My brain
Yeah,
is,
no, I feel like
just
I feel
thinking
like
and
we-
ruminating now.
I feel like
So-
we reached the jump cut.
Yeah.
Of this
You've
thing.
reached the jump cut. Yeah, that is a good spot.
The director yelled cut.
Cut.
All right, back to team 2. So-
Team 2. I know it's very late for Crow, so I'm not
Party
expecting you
Ruckus in the house tonight.
That is Yadiri, Bones, and
Party
Joe. You guys were
rockers.
going to go check out the oldest house.
The oldest town. I'm sorry.
Old house.
Cool. I love an old house.
Yeah, so you guys wanted to go check out the oldest house in the town.
Yeah, so I know that it is the oldest house, and I know that I wrote that down, but what the fuck did I mean by going there? What was his motivation?
I don't know.
You wanted more about the history of the town, I think.
Gotcha. Okay, that would make a lot of sense.
I
Wow.
was gonna say I can't help on that end because my only note on this is the other group is going to an old house. I don't know
Old
why.
house. Yeah, you know what? I probably, again, it's just funny because, like, yes, my memory is bad, and every single time I play Bones, I'm like, this is another creature. That's not me, really.
Just get possessed.
Okay. I get possessed. That's true. Okay. So we're looking at the oldest house, and nobody lives there, correct? Oh,
Yeah, I think it's more kind of just like a shop.
a shop. Okay, so
Yeah.
it's like, okay, cool. All right, so
Maybe it's like the shit. Never mind, just say shop.
okay, cool.
I went to
shop.
go say
love
something
shop.
and instantly forgot it.
It's okay. What kind of shop is it?
Yeah, like a general store.
General store. Okay. Cute. Well, I really wish that I remembered what I wanted to do here. Okay. Can I play some tic-tac-toe or something? Like, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, it's like Cracker Barrel. They got the chairs out front with the massive
They got
tic-tac-toe,
cribbage.
Cracker Barrel!
the massive checkers.
Now I'm just picturing a Cracker Barrel. Well, you know,
It's the Cracker Barrel.
the oldest house in town is actually a Cracker Barrel. That's crazy.
So where are we?
Cracker Barrel.
We're at Cracker Barrel, apparently.
This is so fucked
Oh, I
up.
got a Cracker Barrel.
Oh, sorry, Leslie.
You guys,
You know
you're in town. You're going to the oldest building. That was the sheriff's office, and it's been turned into the general store.
The Cracker Barrel fried chicken would go really good with my pickles.
Allah, I hope you get to have your pickles with that soon. That being said, though, I really wish I remembered what I was specifically doing in here, but I guess, like, if it's a shop, that kind of helps.
So you can just shop now.
Maybe potentially shop. Whoa, crazy. Shop.
Do we have a reason for going to the general store?
I don't remember. It's because it's the oldest building in the area, but I don't remember why I wanted to go.
Oh, we're sightseeing.
The vague reason
Yeah.
was wanting to know more about the town.
It's the town.
Okay.
Okay. Gotcha. Cool. Thumbs up emoji. Okay. Cool. I mean, I literally would not be.
Tourists.
Yeah, I would not be too confused. Like if Bones was like, "Ayo, old place, cool and like just would go. So I'm not too concerned. I just want to know what I thought. I want to know what I was thinking.
Something.
Something for
What were
sure.
you thinking?
I must have been.
Maybe it was Mimi playing at that time.
No, Mimi doesn't play. She just sits there and stares at a wall.
Similar to Bones.
Bones is not staring. His eyes are always going. He's strange.
He's strange.
He's
I love
strange.
that
All right. Well, I guess we're in here, or we're going there, or we're in. I don't know. I forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
I mean, I guess we're going shopping.
Yeah.
Where's the Bones?
I didn't fucking think this was gonna be a fucking what do y'all call it down here? It's not a gent. I can't read that fucking word.
A general store.
Yep, there we go. That's the word. Okay. I mean, if you gotta shop for some stuff, you can shop for some stuff, but personally, I don't got any fucking money, so he doesn't.
Yeah. Fucking punch me out of character, why don't you? Oh, fuck, dude, the Boston accent. Stop that.
You can't do the Boston accent back. This is a me thing right now.
Oh, that's where I'm from. You
This is his
horrible-
moment.
This is my moment.
No, you guys aren't supposed to fantasy like our actual realm. Like,
Are we forgetting that the South is also a place?
no, it's not. It's fantasy to me.
Fair enough.
But she's just like, no, there ain't nothing that I really need. I'm not. Were we just gonna investigate?
I mean, it can't hurt to do both.
Or is there someone murdered here?
Ain't that the question? Guess we gotta ask the lady, right? Ask the unless it's not a lady, if it's a dude.
I suppose she just walks in.
It's Bones talking to himself ASMR. Who's there? Who's within this facility?
There is a half elf. God, I was going to say a half elf like teen kind of working at the desk and like looking through a paper and like looking very disinterested in everything that's happening. And then I like got slammed with the memory of Mora from Silver Keep. Who's an NPC that's essentially that, except she's not a teenager, but she is very disinterested in the job that she was doing.
I don't
And an elf.
Disinterested. Oh, no, Mora.
Mora. This is her third job. She's got the job in Silver Keep, she's got the job with the Trusted Caverns, and now she's got the job here.
What the flip?
What the flip, dude? That would be really funny.
The cost of living must be crazy right now.
She's a busy girl. Let's make it not an elf. How about a dwarf? But still very disinterested.
Okay, cool. I love the two genders, dwarf and half elf.
Dwarf and half elf. I can't imagine it being anybody other than somebody that is like working here just like a teen that's just working here because it's like the one place in town they can get a job at. If you're not like like in the mines or working at the tavern.
Yeah, damn. So it's basically just like this town's like Walmart, but like it's no, it's convenience store job. What the fuck am I saying? Not everything's Walmart.
They're just like hand, like chin resting in their hand on the counter, like flipping through paper. Just like dog sigh.
Dog sigh. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna say that Bones takes like the most casual like look around of the store, vaguely sees the like intense palpable disinterest in this person, and then just like instantly just like moseys on over, leans against the counter, and he's like, hey, how you doing?
And they just like very slowly just turn their head in their hand to look up at him. Yeah, buying something? Or...
maybe. I mean, I don't fucking know.
Drop their head back down to look at the like you not having anything in your hands.
Oh, come on, kid. Okay, listen. Just give me like 2 seconds. So.
I don't want to buy anything.
Huh?
If you're like trying to like sell stuff and like get us to put things on the shelf for you, I don't want it.
Nah, I don't got shit.
Has there been anybody murdered weirdly in the area? From behind Bones?
Okay, that's a little that's a kind of what's the freaking word? It's a lot for right now.
Is it?
So okay, well,
I feel like it's been happening a lot lately.
Like they have like kind of like sat up a little bit more to like lean over to look at Yadiri behind Bones. What?
Damn, interesting. Hook, line, and sinker, my guy.
I don't know how this little dwarf did not know that people were dying. People died. People died.
It's just weird to come out with that like out of the gate, like.
It has to kind of move. Thanks, Adiri.
It's just conversation, and that's what we're looking into. So, don't want to beat around the bush, do we?
I don't fucking know. That being said, so we're here to sort of investigate some shit that's going on downtown. It's not really downtown. It's just like a few buildings, whatever.
It's been in this area.
Yeah.
So, whole bunch of livestock dead.
A lot of animal corpses, people corpses, other corpses, humanoid, yeah, all the above.
Our buddy's boss.
The what?
I can't listen to you doing a Boston accent and do my southern. I can't do it.
Sorry.
Our buddy's boss, but it was back to like regular talk.
I was like, what?
Our buddy's boss, yeah.
Yeah, Baripa. Point being, we were just trying to see if you like had the information, considering this is the I mean, he like gestures to the whole building, like the oldest place in town and all that shit. And if it ain't that, if there's no like information, nothing like that, it's cool. But I'm just curious if you know anything.
I mean, no murders happen here. It's
very fair. Nothing going bump in the night or nothing.
I mean, I don't know, some of the like rub out their face a bit. If you want to talk about like bump in the night, I mean, it's like some of the younger kids talking about like they've been trying to scare each other the past few weeks, making up shit about the abandoned farm up the way. But, like, I mean, you look at this way. You can look outside and you can see the whole town. Nothing's really happening here, ever. So,
Y'all have a curfew though, right?
I guess it's not really like there's much anything to do, like, outside of that.
Yeah, makes sense.
Like, we got, like, what, like, 10 buildings? Most of my houses. So, it's the general store. I mean, like, yeah, it's those oldest buildings because the place was a mining town when it started. It's one of the things that you need. Like, if there was anything weird, I guess it would be like, I don't know, like I said, I don't know, there's that house, or like, if anything weird were to happen, like, there's the mines that are on the out a little bit, but, like, nothing has shrug a little bit, nothing has happened with that. Sure would make it a lot more interesting if something did, but not.
She's just behind Bones, just like staring. Unsettling. Not just like in a like a not like this not uninterested, but you know.
Just in kind of like a, yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm just here right now. Slow blink. So when you bring up mines, is there anything weird there at all, or is that just?
No,
Are we just talking about things that exist here?
There's just existing, I guess. It's old, it's dusty, it's not supposed to go in them because it's dangerous, because they're old and dusty, and
So it's more of just like, ooh, spooky.
yeah, I mean, it's what the town was founded on, but it's they're kind of dried up a bit now. It's not much coming out of that anymore. Yeah.
Hmm. That's just real boring around here, huh?
Yep.
Hmm.
Gotcha. Hey, PM. Is there, how many floors are in this building?
2.
2? So it's just like an upper floor and a lower floor?
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm assuming like the upper floor is like an employees only moment.
Yeah. It's got a
Okay.
little rope across the staircase.
Gotcha. I'm just looking at my stats and I'm thinking really hard. I don't think I need to use my stats for this actually. If this kid doesn't give a shit, then maybe not. Okay. Well, well, looking like around this kind of spot that I'm at right now, would anything like stick out at all, or is it like really just like run of the mill type stuff?
Like wares wise, it is kind of just like your general supplies store. Like
Oh,
anything
sorry, that was
you
a
need.
noise.
Like anything that you need to like restock in your pack or anything like that. Or just like lanterns and stuff, things like that. There is like one of those boards, those like big boards where people can like post like their own little things on. It's like, oh, I need help with this thing.
Like a community
Pull
board.
tab, call me. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
On that is probably like a couple things like that. Somebody asking about like, oh, help me like move shit out of my barn.
My barn, it's full.
but there is also kind of like in the middle of it is one of those notices that Jetta has sent out about like the curfew and everything. Like, hey, strongly suggested there should be a curfew. These things keep happening at night. That is like smack in the middle of the board.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Cool. Is there anything on this board that like sticks out at all that's like not just like normal shit?
Not really.
Okay. So it's just run in the mill.
Yeah.
Stuff. Gotcha. Okay. Well, it's really funny because as you can tell, I'm used to characters with like really good like wisdom and intelligence checks, and Bones is stupid as fuck. So this is very hard for me.
I believe in you.
I thank you for believing in me.
I love him.
He's a guy for sure. So you know fucking what? I think he's just gonna try to go upstairs. I think he's just gonna fucking go. If he's not seeing anything interesting, he's just gonna go upstairs.
Alright. Yeah, I mean trying to decide, like,
I can roll a persuasion.
Well,
what is
it makes me
Yadiri
feel
doing?
better. I still want to be talking to the kid at the front.
Yeah.
Oh, we probably shouldn't separate for now. Then I'll just he'll stick around.
Are you sure?
Positive.
You could go up while she's talking to him, and like they won't notice.
To be fair. Yeah, actually, that might be smarter. I'll just keep an eye on her.
I don't know, man. Is Bones smart enough?
Bones, okay, yeah, but okay, all right. He's stupid. All right, he's not that dumb. Yeah. So I mean, I can roll for like anything, like stealth or whatever, if need be.
Yeah, let's do a little roll for stealth. The stairs are kind of creaky.
Oh, they're a little creaky. Okay.
Ooh. It's very creaky, and let me tell you, Yadiri's not going to be talking a whole lot.
That's fair. Well, happy to announce that I got a spicy, sexy 19.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's big stealthy.
I was expecting you to say a 2.
No, I said he's stupid. He's not sneaky.
Doesn't mean anything. You could just roll really bad for once.
No stair squeaks as you ascend.
Wow.
Wow.
You beat the stair puzzle.
I beat the puzzle. Okay. Is there anything? Okay. Can you describe like what's up here? If it's anything fun.
It is. The way it's set up is that it kind of looks like it used to be one of those like store downstairs, like house upstairs places.
Mm-hmm.
It is no longer being used as a house. It is an employee spot. So kind of like what was the kitchen of that house has been set up as like the employee's break room and everything. With like the kitchen still functional and all that. And everything else has been either used as like an office, like the bedroom is probably turned into like the office for the store. But everything else is like backstock and stuff.
Okay. Okay, so it's just like general store stuff.
Yeah.
Cool. Can I look through it?
Sure.
Yay! I don't really know what the fuck I'm looking for, but hey,
Do you want to look in office stuff or backstock stuff?
I want to say
or
office stuff, 'cause
kitchen.
I mean, the kitchen's probably just gonna have like bread. I think I'm good without that for now.
Yeah.
For now, I might take it later. Okay. So yeah, I think I'm gonna take a peek at the office stuff.
Yeah. Office, there is like bookshelves with files and things in it, and the desk is basically just like all of the information for ordering things that they need. Or like people have like requested like special orders for things. That's like its whole little section of files. Their books, like their bookkeeping shit is all their
It's
all of their money things
invalid.
is it's all there, is in like, it's not like in like a safe or something, like it's just
out in the
there.
open.
It's just like on the desk or like in one of the drawers unlocked.
That's so funny. Okay. So I'm assuming that there's probably nothing to hide in that case, unless there is. But stated previously, but like nothing suspicious really. Just
No,
that office stuff. What the heck? Okay.
just office stuff.
I'm gonna say that Bones has a little frustrated moment and he like kicks a little like pencil that's on the floor because he's like, damn. There's nothing fucking up here. Okay. I think now I'll check the kitchen.
Yeah, it is kitchen. There's probably like opening cabinets and stuff. You find some bread. You find like the equivalent of a box of Lipton tea. Like,
Wow. Fancy.
there's like a bunch of like mismatched like mugs and plates and stuff.
Okay. Funny. But still just like nothing too special.
Not really. There is probably like a dead mouse in the back of one of the cabinets.
Oh, that's upsetting.
But
Bruh, this
there's
is
like
not up the code.
it's not really
Yeah.
anything.
No. Okay, cool. I'm gonna ignore the bread for now, but I'll remember it. Okay, and then you said there's like storage stuff for like the stock.
Mm-hmm.
Anything different about that? I can roll if need be.
No.
Same shit.
Yeah, it is kind of just boxes of things that they have gotten. Bro,
Got-
there's probably
Right.
like boxes of ammo and shit too. That would make sense for them to
Ooh.
sell in a cowboy town.
Yeah. Okay. Well, if that's everything, I guess I'll go back downstairs.
Yeah, I mean, you
But
could
you-
steal if you want, but yeah.
Oh, right, stealing. Okay, I would love to. Okay, so sorry, I have to remember what my weapons are. Okay.
Brother, are you gonna steal this kid's work lunch?
No.
He's got
I'm
a
not
little
gonna do
paper bag
that.
in the fridge.
Yeah, no, I see that. I feel like
What's the
Bones
name on the bag? Is it written on there?
is the yeah.
Gregor.
Bingo.
Bingo.
What the?
Hazel.
He's oh cute. Okay, yeah, no,
Oh.
I think Bones will figure out that's the kid's lunch. No, I'm not stealing the child's lunch, contrary to popular belief. I think that okay, so within like the goods TM,
Mhm.
that like the store goods, is there any sort of like hold on, pause.
Yeah.
Damn, I really have everything. I don't need to steal from this child. Okay. Okay, I'm not gonna steal good. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm
You're
going
gonna
to take
leave something behind.
I could to like really freak somebody out. Okay. I think I'm going. Are there any like weapons?
Yeah, it's probably like small, like simple things.
Okay. I think I have thieves' tools. Why would I not have thieves' tools? Wouldn't it be crazy if I didn't have thieves' tools?
The thief has nothing.
Crazy, no I do. Okay. Wow, I'm like so stalked. Guys, what the heck? Bones going crazy.
He went shopping before going on this mission.
I guess so, but it's funny because you don't see a bag on him ever. Wonder where he puts it. Okay. Cool. Is there like a good knife for an apple?
Yeah, you can find a nice paring knife.
Yeah. Can I take that?
Yeah.
Yay! Okay, I'll take that because you never know when you need an apple, or if I have to satisfy Bear Trap's terrifying hunger.
Yeah. Real.
Okay, I think I'm gonna like. Okay, so he's just
Sorry.
gonna.
In my
What?
brain, that's like an insinuation that Bear Trap eats the paring knife.
Oh, yeah, not the apple. Yeah, honestly, I wouldn't be shocked.
Oh,
I would
man.
not be shocked.
Gonna satiate Bear Trap's hunger. Here's a fucking
Yeah.
paring knife, my god.
Somewhere down the street where it's chained up at the tavern, his ear kind of twitches and looks towards the general store.
Terrifying. Okay, I'm gonna say that Bones takes like one slice of bread and just like shoves it in his mouth, and then he goes back downstairs because
Solid.
his job is done. His job is done.
Solid.
So, like, what's up with the abandoned farm thing? Is that just like kids making shit up?
I mean, it's just like an abandoned farm. It's not like one
You
shoulder
said-
shrug. It's kind of been there like.
You said
years
kids
and
are saying
years.
something about it though. Are they just trying to like entertain themselves?
I guess. I mean, it's like been abandoned, but like 10 years or some shit, and
Oh damn! There's just like nobody wants to buy it. Like that's. Is it like
I
good
mean,
real estate?
nah, it costs a lot of money to fix things up, and that place is pretty shit.
That's understandable.
Like, I mean, like last time I was there, I think the only thing you're in danger of is falling through the floorboards. It's not.
Oh damn. Yeah, no, not worth it. Probably better to just like knock it down. But even then, that costs money.
Yeah, and just let it fall apart itself.
Yeah. Is it like at least good land?
Eh.
Oh damn! Just like
I mean, I don't know much anything about like farming, but I mean, people just had to like up and leave it. And it's probably not.
probably not good soil. But is there like is it overgrown with grass or something?
Yeah, it's pretty gone back now.
Yeah. At least cattle could like make a good meal out of it, I guess.
Yeah.
But if the building sucks, the building sucks.
It really sucks. It's got like
Damn.
one window left.
Oh my god.
Windows are expensive.
Windows are expensive.
I know we had to order some for somebody down the road, like the other month, because they had to replace them.
Oh wow. I wonder how long that takes to get here.
Wow.
Yeah. Don't know where the nearest window supplier is.
This is just every conversation between two old men I've seen in a Home Depot parking lot.
It's really funny because I'm just picturing this conversation happening and like Bones is like sneakily going down the steps as if
Yeah.
nothing happened, and his
Like,
mouth
this
is
is really-
full of bread.
This is all
Raises an
happening while
interesting
Bones is like
point.
sneaking upstairs eating bread like
Yeah.
Coming back
really just-
downstairs.
A little mouse.
betraying one of the most important things about this time period which is nobody had anything to fucking talk about.
Yeah.
The thing too is that we're talking to have this conversation. Bones is gone, so Yadiri's just like, well, I guess I'm gonna talk to the kid because I don't need to shop, and I guess Bones needs to shop.
I guess Bones needs to. Yeah. He
I guess
does-
that fucker lied to me.
funny.
And this kid and Yadiri are just like equally so uninterested in this conversation, but also so just in it.
We're so
Yeah,
we're
it's
so
every
uninterested.
conversation that's ever happened in a Home Depot parking lot.
Yeah.
So uninterested. No, because those are dads and they're excited about the conversation. They're both so uninterested, but they're both like, there's really nothing else to do, and this is like human interaction, I guess.
This is a late 20s woman and a teenager talking about windows.
Yeah.
Classic. I think that Bones would like just slip in as if he was just browsing in the store.
He was just perusing.
Yeah, he didn't go upstairs at all. But he just kind of like waltzes in there. He's like, is there a reason why, you know, the you had to have that fucking window replaced down the street?
Oh,
Probably just broke.
yeah, one of them, some kid threw a rock at it,
Uh,
Yeah.
and then he just decided to replace all of them in the house. So
Well, yeah, because if you just replace one of them with a new window, then you got one new window, and it's probably a different look than the rest of the window.
yeah, and then your sills and everything are like different wear and tear. And
Yeah, you might as well just replace. If you can afford it, you might as well just replace them all at the same time.
stop you right the fuck there. Okay. As far as I'm concerned, people are fucking dying, and we're talking about windows.
yeah,
Yeah, but there's like nobody dying in this town, so there's really not much to do.
I don't have control
I
about the
mean-
people dying. I have control about that man getting his windows, though.
Gotcha.
I mean, you were shopping, so what else were we gonna talk about? Did you need something? What you needed?
So he kind of like takes a look around the shop. You know what? You have like the blueprints or you know, the floor plans for this area, this house, anything like that? Is it supposed to be just 2 floors?
And just
feeling
blink,
like both of us-
blink.
Both of us kind of look at you like, what the fuck?
I feel like I'm having a stroke, guys.
Yeah. I mean, it's supposed to be 2 floors. I think there's like a crawl space, but we just kind of shoved boxes in it.
Crawl space.
It's
I doubt there's any
Dirty.
body crawl space, especially since it doesn't seem like this is like a human attack.
no, nobody's died in this town, and like,
Yeah.
I mean, unless they're like an old person.
Yeah.
The
Scariest thing in this
muttering to Yadiri, not yet.
Yeah. The scariest thing in this town seems to be that there's a floor you could fall through in an abandoned farm
Yeah, that floor is pretty bad.
and some spooky ass mines, but they just are abandoned mines.
Yeah, they kind of mind everything.
It's just kind of like overgrown, where like the human or the humanoid mind goes, "Wow, that's creepy," because it's abandoned.
Yeah. I mean,
scary
it's mine. I mean, there's probably a chance of like some gas or something in it, and that's probably scary.
The scariest thing in this town right now is bear trap.
What?
I mean, I could have fucking told you that. Shit.
We don't sell bear traps.
No, it's a horse.
No,
thing.
it's just a, yeah.
It's one fucked up looking horse.
A horse?
Yeah, it's a fucked up looking horse.
Anyway, I keep getting that Bones isn't smart, and even if there was something here, he wouldn't know.
I mean, I guess we should just check in with the people who went to the sheriff.
Yeah, I was thinking that there'd be something here, but it's just not really much of anything.
Oh, you went and talked to Sheriff Rosilla?
Oh, the rest of our group did.
Oh.
Yeah.
We thought we would come to the oldest building. Didn't realize it was.
Just a store.
Didn't realize it was lame.
Didn't realize this place was lame. Later,
Oh.
loser.
I mean, if you wanted to go see someone else old, I mean, like there's the mine, or like
You
I
looking
think
for
Jimmy's
old people?
grandma's pretty old.
I know some old people. I can hook you up.
Unless they're dead.
Oh damn.
Not
Well,
yet.
I'm not interested. I'm not interested in a heart attack or dementia.
Or like,
Nah, I ain't either. Yeah, we should
Okay.
probably catch
I'm
up.
not
Oh
dead
wait.
yet, but I got good money on it.
Hey kid. Anything like a souvenir you got for around these parts?
got a bottle opener.
It's sick. How much?
I like the idea. I know you said "Hey kid," but I love the idea of Bones going, "Hey, Hazel."
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
using their name.
Yeah, using their using their fucking name would be crazy.
They kind of like step away from their like magazine paper, whatever they were reading, to go to the other end of the counter and just like reach into a basket and just like ching ching ching, ching and like pull out a bottle opener.
That's awesome.
It's like I went to Never Meadow and all I got was this stupid bottle cap.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
canon. That's what it says.
Yeah. Funny.
It's like a silver.
That's crazy. It's like $10.
It's a souvenir. That's sorry. I didn't mean to be in an accent. Souvenir.
It's special.
Yeah, dude. Who knows? Maybe there's one that says Bones' name on it.
I hope to God nobody is naming their fucking kid Bones in this place.
You
Anyway,
can choose
yeah.
to believe him if it's a silver or not.
You know what? Even if it's not silver, great. If it is silver, awesome. I don't care.
One silver.
Oh, money.
Yeah.
Money. All right. Yeah. He very easily hands over 2 silver pieces, and then's like, keep the change. What?
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just trying to be fucking nice. I'm fucking.
We don't usually have a tip jar here.
It's against store policy for me to take tips.
Well, it's not a fucking tip. It's just it's a gift. It's a bit different.
Okay.
Get yourself something nice later.
It's not a tip, it's a bribe.
I don't know how to tell you this, but I think this is the only store in this town.
Yeah, you like get yourself something nice later. They do kind of like look at the shelves behind you for a second. And you're just like,
Maybe
Okay.
maybe they can get one of those bottle openers for themselves.
Yeah, that'd be pretty sick.
Wow.
wow.
I
Not
think
a
we should
tip,
get...
it's a bribe for this conversation to be over.
It's a silver for the paring knife that he took from upstairs.
Yeah, it literally is. No, because he was like, I could probably actually pay for that.
You hand over the 2, and I was like, and you were like, keep the change. I was like, I thought Bones was broke. I was so close to being like, I
He is
thought you
broke.
had no money.
He doesn't have any money, Heart.
That was the signing bonus he got from Jeddah.
Yeah. Okay, so he's like, Indri, let's get the fuck out of here. Just to make sure we can reconvene or whatever. Oh, have a good day, Hazel, and like he leaves.
Got it in there, got it in there.
Blew that teenager's
Mouth
mind.
open. Huh?
Oh,
Oh.
think about that for the rest of the day.
Like the
I
TikTok.
was like, no.
Yeah, like
Oh.
you were like, oh, let's get out of here, and she's like, all right, waves. I was walking out with you, so she's not making eye contact with you. So you're like, have a great day, Hazel. And she kind of, as you step out the door, she looks at you and goes, kid wearing a name tag?
Yep.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I guess I didn't see it.
You're probably busy talking about Windows. Anyway.
What
You
else?
guys,
Out. The
You
weather.
guys go outside. Joe is outside. She's waiting. She kind of left somewhere in the middle of all that.
I don't blame her.
When the window talk started.
When the window talk started and Bones was upstairs still, she's like, I can't do this, and went outside. And she has a handful of like small hard candies. She's just kind of like popping them in her mouth and eating.
Nice.
She did not come to the counter at all while Idiri was talking to the kid, and just kind of holds them up and is like, supposed to be a quarter each. Go. Eating them. She's like,
yeah, that makes sense. I think Bones would just like give a little thumbs up, like hell yeah. Wait, there's no reason to steal from the store, but whatever.
Is the person who stole from the store.
Yeah. Hey, I gave a
The person
silver.
who committed a crime
and then paid for it,
and entering into the employee-only area.
and then gave money for it.
The only crime he fucking committed was grabbing a piece of bread and shoving it in his mouth, like, with nothing on it.
Yummy.
Yummy.
Sometimes you just got it with bread.
Yeah. With that, do you guys want to reconvene?
It might be good to reconvene since I have no information but a really cool bottle opener.
I was gonna say
Reconvene, share your informations, make your plan, and that'll be the night.
I was gonna say we agreed to reconvene at the tavern anyway.
Correct.
So
I can use my new bottle opener.
Christ.
They're not gonna hand you a closed bottle.
What if I ask?
What if you say please?
I guess.
If you order a soda with cane sugar, they might.
Ew.
What do you mean, you? What do you mean, you?
What the fuck is a soda?
Those haven't been invented yet.
We reconvene, and the only thing in my head is was it Evelyn, Jonathan, and Robin are at the tavern, and Jonathan and Robin are rambling about something, because apparently that's what we do. Suddenly one of us starts rambling, and then more people join, and I think it's hilarious.
They've got these new kinds of windows. Let me do my voice. They've got these new kinds of windows. Like they call them like tempered glass.
Oh, yeah, I think I've heard of those.
I want to say that while they're talking about windows, Bones comes up and he's like, "The fuck is with you fucking Southern folk and fucking talking about windows all the goddamn time? Jesus fucking Christ." Anyway.
There's a house in town that's getting all new windows. I wondered if they're tempered.
Oh. he
Really? Well, we might have to look into that.
We should go back and ask Hazel.
I've been thinking about getting tempered windows for my own homestead.
Bones turns to the bartender.
Do you have a house?
Before Bones turns to the bartender, and you're just like, "What is with people in the windows?" Evan probably looks up at you and goes, "Thank you. Someone understands." I don't know what's going on anymore.
We're literally just talking about normal, non-fantasy things, and everyone's like, "What the fuck is wrong with these people? Why are they so weird?" Talking about
trying to down a glass
loans
of,
and finances. What do these people have lives outside of murder?
The biggest
These people
fantastical thing
care
about
about their
entire
financial
thing
situation.
is that, like, if you're talking about windows, that must mean you own a house. Who the fuck owns a house nowadays? Anyway, so that being said, Bones is gonna ask the bartender, 1, for some bourbon, 2, for a bottle of beer with the cap still on.
nods and gets you both of those things.
That's awesome.
Oh no, it's a screw on. Oh, that's terrible. That's so bad. That's bad.
Well, I
whole
didn't think they
night.
would have that way out here, but I guess they do.
You're
so
lucky
happy.
You're lucky that I'm Yadiri and not some other character. Otherwise, I would have taken the bottle and popped it before you could.
Oh my god. Yeah, no. Luckily, He just sips that bourbon like it's water, hands the glass over, pops that bottle with his new bottle opener, and is now satisfied. He's no longer mad about windows.
I'm just drinking wine.
The bottle
Oh,
opener
yeah.
healed
The
him.
window.
I'm gonna
the
say
window
that little clink clink, little clink clink moment there, little cheers, but it's very
Yeah, I'll cheers
casual
you.
and yeah,
It's
just
like you hold it up, and Evelyn just she looks so tired and done with whatever conversation's on. She just holds it up and clinks. It's like not even talking. Just we're
Yep,
both
yep.
here. We're both
Mutual
experiencing
understanding.
this. So
funny.
and sorry, my brain is like the rambling is so funny. Because it happens every session we play of this game.
This is what happens when you set things in towns where nothing happens.
Yeah. In a time
like
period where
tradition.
nothing happens.
It's like tradition at this point that every time we play this game, one of us has to go on a tangent of something totally normal. So. Well, did you find anything at your fancy building?
No, actually, that's a lie. I found this pretty cool bottle opener, and well, I didn't find it. I paid for it, and I took this knife. I also paid for it, but I took it. But I asked for like
For sale.
well, probably. Anyway, that being said, I asked for blueprints or like stuff when it came to well, no, actually. You do asked about the town and stuff like that if you want to relay the information. As far as I know, I mean, it was just like, kid intel, so not the best source.
No,
of
there's like nothing
information.
going on here.
Nah, it's just basically that's how they started talking about windows and
There's like an
Nice.
abandoned
There's
mine.
interesting
There's an
window
abandoned.
things happening.
There's
I
a-
don't want to talk. I don't want to talk about the windows.
There's an abandoned farm. There's an abandoned mine, and like Billy's grandmother was really old or whatever.
Did you mention the abandoned farm? Did you hear about the kids seeing something strange out there?
Yeah, but
I don't know. We talked about it was just kids making shit up to like freak each other out.
Saying that.
Go through the floor, it's old and
No.
dilapidated.
I'm starting to wonder, like, is it possible that there was a underlying truth there? Oh,
I mean, all superstitions start with some sort of truth.
yeah. Oof.
It
Unless
may
it's
be that
get
there's
made up,
something
scare your
strange in the neighborhood.
You did not just do that.
Robin like slow turns towards Jonathan.
Wait a minute. Say that again.
Sorry.
I can't sing any more of the song, or else we'll
Sick.
We'll get
Destroy
copyright
icon.
strike.
We're not gonna dive into that.
But yeah, I don't know.
The Ghostbusters are extremely litigious.
Sounds
Well-
like just kids making shit up to scare each other, but we can always check it out.
Well, I agree there. It is something to check out, just to make sure there is nothing truly there.
Yeah, leave no stone
Although-
unturned.
We talked to the sheriff, and they had more information on one of the files that Jetta had. The body found in Nightthorn. All the same. Oh my god, I forgot the word. I was just about to say. All the same details from the body we found. Or all the same details from Robin's boss's crime scene. Except this body just up and walked away.
Huh?
I'm sorry.
Huh?
What?
Body was found outside.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, where are my notes? I'm looking at the wrong stuff. Body was found outside behind a building.
Mhm.
All the same animal attack marks, gruesome, tearing apart, broken bones. But when they took the body, brought it to the local morgue, 2 days later, when they went to go assess the body, it was gone.
So either it wasn't someone who was dead, or someone took the body. It like stole it.
We're leaning
They
more
were
towards
pretty
took the
dead.
body.
I was gonna say that's
hope so.
it's kind of scary if it actually walked away. What? Ooh.
It probably would have been more like crawling at that point.
Well, I
Oh.
mean, yeah, there
Sort of
are
a
spells.
shifting mass.
Yeah, well, there are spells that you can have them as undead servants, so like it could have technically walked away.
That too.
Ew.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking we should talk to some sort of magical person.
What do you mean,
Uh,
some magical person?
I was
You-
gonna say,
Jonathan wants to
like-
find a diviner.
Divination
oh,
or like investigative magic.
mm,
Unless any of you have those abilities, like we talk to the dead person, but like finding somebody or
It's been 20,000 years since I've looked at my spell sheet. Hold on.
my favorite thing about my spell sheet is that because I have like one cantrip, it will not generate a spell sheet, and I don't know what the cantrip is.
What is your
Any
theory?
cantrip of your choosing.
Any cantrip are you choosing, love?
You reach into a hat
Yeah.
and pull one out.
Can I? Oh, I do have Speak with Dead.
Whoa!
Yeah, you're the one that used it.
Mhm.
yeah, you're the one that used it. It's crazy.
Well, that only
Wow.
works within a certain time period, right?
Huh?
Or am I remembering incorrectly?
Wait, what?
Like if the body died recently, that you can use that, right? Not if they're long
Mm,
dead.
I think.
Uh,
hold on.
Can't you
The
just-
spell fails if the corpse has been the target of the spell within the last 10 days.
I might be
Mm,
wrong.
you can ask the corpse up to 5 questions. It can only answer things that it knows in life, including languages it knew. Answers are brief, cryptic, or repetitive. No compulsion to offer a truthful answer if they are hostile. If it recognizes you as its enemy, okay. Spell doesn't return the creature's soul to its body, it's only animating its spirit. Thus, the corpse can't learn new information, doesn't comprehend anything that's happened since it's died, can't speculate about the future events. So as long as someone else hasn't said, hey, I'm going to talk to this thing in the last 10 days, then yeah.
Huh. Okay.
crazy. That's so specific, actually.
Mm-hmm. I think it's so you can't cast the spell over and over again.
Yeah,
Oh,
to get around the 5-question thing.
Yeah, you have to
yeah,
you'd have to literally sit and
yeah.
wait 10 days to talk to it again, or take the body with you.
That'd be
Take the
kind of funny if
head,
he's just
I
like
think.
checking in with the bestie like every 10 days.
You know what would be so funny though? You know how you could perfectly rig that? Is if you did use the undead servant spell.
Mm.
And your friend, your teammate who has that spell kept on doing it, and they traveled with you for the 10 days, and then you
Somebody
get 10 days.
should make a
That's
Somebody
hilarious.
should make a character that like travels around with these like dead philosophers and like wise men and stuff, and then just like every couple of days.
Christian
Such a
Applebee's?
good idea.
What?
I love that. I love that.
Oh,
Oh my god.
what else was there?
It's like, hey man, we're trying to solve this murder. You got any ideas? Well, I always said when I was alive that to exist, to think is to exist. It's like that doesn't really help me right now, but that's awesome.
It's all of us just
Great
become
guy.
Kristen Applebee's. And philosophers in sophomore year.
All right, we'll work on that after we've solved this murder mystery.
The other thing we found out from the sheriff was, well, mine, Sheriff Angetta's files, was the quote-unquote first killing was 4 months ago in Marlette. And it was killed similarly to the one in Nightthorn. Outside, it was a halfling woman. Same wounds. Found the next day. And we realized, when we pulled out a map, that Marlette is closer to the center of the mirror. That might be the center of our so-called puddle of bodies.
That would make sense, and he just takes another sip of beer. He's like, he's just like, I don't know what I signed up for. Like, it's like sinking in a bit.
So I guess we got choices. We can go check out the farmhouse. Little detour. And then after that, go to Marlette. Unless there's anywhere else we need to go.
I say we check out the farmhouse. The farmhouse is closer, right?
It's
Yeah.
between here and I keep forgetting the name. Leewald.
I also suggest we leave the mines.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
The mines. The mines, they do seem spooky and whatever, but also there was mention of dangerous gases, possibly stagnant air.
We
You know
can
how
bring
that-
a canary down there.
But
That's what they do. If the canary dies, then you'll die too.
yeah,
So you leave.
yeah. But there's cold air is bad.
And I don't fancy suffocating. But it's another thing to look at.
Let's leave it for last.
Farmhouse, mine, Marlette.
Ugh. You say mine. She goes, ugh. We really gonna bring a canary down in the mine?
Yeah. You want to be the canary?
No.
Then let's get a bird.
Where are you gonna get the bird?
I don't know. Go and catch one.
Go catch one. That's it. There's no words.
Just go catch one.
Damn.
Go catch one. Silence.
There was
There's no other
weren't any
option.
birds in, at the general store, so
Hmm?
there weren't any birds in the general store.
Nope.
No, not a single one. I checked.
Were there any bodies found in the mine?
No.
So it's just spooky.
It's just abandoned. The scariest thing about the mine is dead air.
And still water.
Won't even mention Stillwater. I don't want to think about it.
It's so
Still water.
scary, right?
Still walk.
It's fucking terrifying. I don't like thinking about it.
Yeah, so is dead air, my guy.
Oh. At least dead
The
air,
water
if I
is
remember
just-
correctly. At least dead air kills you faster. Still water can hide for a little bit, and then it's like, what? So.
Well,
It
still
also
water doesn't
can...
really kill you. It's just so
The
long as you don't
amoebas,
touch it.
yeah. As long as you don't touch it.
Yeah,
Just
except for the fact
bacteria.
cold air, you won't even know until later. And it
Unless
it's
you
not
have
that
a
it will kill you
canary.
necessarily, but sometimes it just fucking paralyzes your whole body.
Yeah.
Still air is so freaky. Dead air, whatever you want to call it.
Only thing I know about dead air is it's when you're on radio and you leave a moment of silence.
I like to imagine the conversation happening in character, and Jonathan says that, and we're all like, "What the fuck? What?"
That's the old man's rambling again.
What's all this then?
There was some dead air.
Well,
There you go.
Did we get paralyzed?
is the
It came full
farmhouse
circle.
is the farmhouse like if we start going to the farmhouse and keep going beyond the farmhouse, are we going to make our way to Marlette eventually, or is it in a different direction?
You will eventually get to Marlette, yeah. They're
Okay.
both like west.
Yeah.
Northwest.
West.
Well, the mine might be actually the first stop if we're gonna check that out. Look at that. Look into that. Sorry. Because it's here. If we start going to the farmhouse, why stop? And come back.
Was the mine brought up to you when you were talking to the sheriff?
Nope. Just the farmhouse.
Blink, blink.
Blanc.
Slow blink.
Lizard
I-
blink.
I have a plan for catching a canary.
Right. And if you can somehow catch a canary, my friend, go right ahead.
The most interest that she has about the mine is watching Jonathan try to catch a bird. That is it.
I need
Honestly-
a net.
Interest.
Honestly,
Yeah.
Evelyn's probably got a little interest there too. So she's like, I want to see the old man catch a fucking bird.
Mimi Nix says, I don't think the mine is a use thing. For us to
a
go.
what thing?
A useful thing.
Well,
Oh,
Because it was just like offhandedly
yeah.
brought
But
up
also, like,
as a child when
like,
talking about
this-
these things in
yeah.
the
this is Blue speaking. But I think that if I don't know, like, because I have a feeling that, like, since it's like, child lore, they probably like didn't go
Mhm.
in the mine. Like, we can probably just like pass by it and like see if there's anything like around. We don't have to go in.
Yeah, we can always investigate the outside. Real
Yeah, I
quick
think.
and goes
think that's
in,
the-
and then
Yeah, I think we shouldn't go in, and then we won't need the old man to catch an innocent bird.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't know. Jonathan can be like that girl in that video I saw where she just picks up a pigeon. Like, no qualms about it. She's just like,
Yeah.
okay. So,
That would be
hands
pretty
it to
awesome.
her father, picks up another one a second later, like another
Bro.
bird.
Why are we speed running Jonathan getting bird flu? Like,
No.
No.
I've probably had it before.
probably has it right now.
He survived consumption. He'll be fine.
Jesus Christ. Yeah.
TV.
Me, Phoenix says, I don't think it's super important, but
No, I get
Yuri's
that.
not gonna fight on it as much. She's already said her piece about not.
Yeah. Mimi
I
Blue says.
survived yellow fever.
Evelyn's just laying out all the options, so
Yeah.
we sort of have it.
Because it was just brought up as a like, oh yeah, the farmhouse is a scary thing. Oh, I guess there's a mine and that's kind of scary.
Well,
I don't know. I want to check out the mine area. What if there's like a fun little ghosty?
What if there's like
check it
what if
out.
there's
Like, we
a
can do what we
monster
said.
there to fight?
All right.
We can do what we said.
Or like goblins.
Fine. So here we go. In character. Fine. We'll walk by the mine, check it out. If anything leads inside, we go inside. We watch the old man catch a bird first. Then
I will agree to this only if everybody agrees to not help the old man catch a bird and watch only.
I don't need any help. In fact, it'll be more difficult if you help.
we heard it here ourselves. He don't need no help. I'd be more
He's just
interested in watching
smiling.
anyway. After that, farmhouse. Do the same thing. Check it out. If there's anything that leads further, we investigate. After that, I think we go to Marlette.
Sounds good. Thumbs up.
How did the
I'm sorry,
miners
just
catch
you're
the
negative for
canaries
one
in
in
real
animal
life?
handling.
What?
How did the miners catch canaries in real life?
I don't know. I just thought they brought them at pet stores. Did they catch them? I thought they were always like. I thought they were
Well,
like
like-
pet birds.
I
How do
thought,
you
yeah,
catch a pet bird?
you breed them. You catch them eventually. At one point.
How did miners get canaries? Google.
I know. Not
Where'd they
thinking
get all
about
those
birds.
canaries from?
How did the children catch birds?
I'm gonna have to find that video for you guys. It was freaking crazy. So,
Sorry, the fact that Google's like, hey, so like, why did coal miners bring canaries? I know why they brought them, but how did they get them?
Yeah.
Or the people caught canaries
did
in
they
the
get
wild by using
canaries?
traps, often with food as bait.
Ah.
Often on the Canary Islands, where they're native. Trap birds were brought to Europe by sailors, and then they were domesticated and bred for their singing
So these are
abilities.
pets. They were pets. Okay, I was right.
Yeah, so they were caught and then bred.
Okay, well, I guess Jonathan's got to go to the pet store. It's not that hard.
And if the bird stops singing, then it's dangerous.
Yeah, that means
You have to
that means I don't poor birdie. I don't want to see
And
it.
if the bird dies, then you're really fucked.
Yeah, well, the birds die. The reason they use them is because they have such small lungs compared to
Yeah.
humans. So once they die,
They die faster.
they die a lot faster because it
Right.
affects them a lot quicker. So that as soon as they die, it's like a get out or you're dead kind of a thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't go any further. That's the
Health
whole
are
reason.
going down.
But I thought there was also a thing about it when they stopped singing because they knew they were running out of oxygen, so they couldn't
yeah,
use it.
that's what it
Yeah.
is when they stop
Yeah.
singing. So
Bruh.
It's kind of both, though.
Anyway.
It's kind of both because also birds, when you put them in a darker area, they're like, oh no, the sun's out.
Uh-huh.
So
Anyway, I hope if they're, it's just I'm just thinking about like somehow Jonathan getting somebody's pet bird and being like, here we go.
let's do it.
Anyway, yeah, no, good idea. Again, thumbs up emoji.
thumbs up.
We have our plan of action.
How far is it, like time wise,
To
to go this whole route? Like, will we have to stop along the way?
yeah, or just travel through
Okay.
the night.
Oh, traveling through the night seems.
We did that before.
Oh, we did. Oh wait,
Yeah.
yeah, right.
Yeah, but we got Bear Trap with
Yeah,
us,
'cause
so.
you got a carriage.
Yeah.
So you're taking turns in
Yeah.
the carriage.
Oh wait,
But going to the mine, is that like within the day, or is that because that's in town, right? Or is that
Yeah,
Right, we'll
that's just part of being in the day there. It's not very far.
Okay,
Okay.
cool. Yeah, I was gonna say because like
one more thing. Before we go heading towards the mine or something like that, we should talk to the contact that we needed to meet back here anyway before
Oh,
we go
right.
anywhere.
that guy. Sorry, I was too distracted by my sick, nasty bottle opener.
You're good. I almost forgot to.
I'm so distracted by Windows 98?
Stop.
But yeah, so there's our plan of action. Talk to Guy, walk to mine, walk my farmhouse, head to Marlet after.
Yippee! So
Yeah,
many sights. So many sounds.
I love plans.
Woo!
Wow. Guys,
Wow.
our itinerary for our vacation's looking pretty good.
Yeah, where in our plans though do we go back to see Hazel and ask if they're the new tempered glass windows?
You can do that. Evelyn hears that. She's like, you can do that on your own damn fucking time.
I also need to
Like,
buy.
fuck off.
I also need to buy a net on a stick and a bird cage.
God damn it! I guess we're going back to the general store. Turning into an old Southern woman.
Wait, let me see if I have a net. So you
It would
don't have
have
to
to be
go.
on a stick, like
Everything.
like the bug catching one in Animal Crossing.
We're gonna catch
Yeah.
birds.
No, I just got hempen rope feet of. That's all.
Feet of-
Feet of.
And pin rope feet of.
Amazing.
Amazing.
I got a pretty clever plan, I think.
Oh my god.
I do
Beautiful.
truly want to see Rojo act out catching a fucking bird and rolling for it. I don't know why. My brain is just like, I want to see it happen.
What is your animal handling? I need to know.
It won't matter.
Okay.
Oh!
That's what the net is for.
Won't matter. Oh, but after you catch it, quote unquote, it might.
We're gonna
like,
grab
what
it
is
and
animal
stuff
handling?
it in the
'Cause I wanna know
bird
it.
cage, right?
Oh
I
my
wanna-
god.
It's a foolproof plan.
You want the bird? So I'm gonna catch it in the net, and then I'm gonna grab it out of the net and stuff it in the bird cage.
What is happening?
Oh my god. Okay.
I guess we should also get something to
That's
feed
where-
the bird at the general
Oh
store.
my.
Where this ends is just.
Are you keeping
Jonathan
the bird
rambling about
forever?
bird.
Well, we don't want it to die of other causes.
How long are we kidnapping this bird? What is happening?
How long are you planning on
Couple
staying in the
hours.
mine? Couple hours?
I didn't even wanna
Mines
go
are
in the
big
mine.
things. Mines are
I-
big structures.
I just
You have-
wanted to look
There's
out.
a lot of.
I
You ever
have
been in a
mine.
mine? I have.
I've been in a mine too. They're scary.
They're big, right? They're big.
I
Take a
don't.
long
Yeah,
time to get around.
that's
Only
why
been
I
in
was like,
caves.
and that's why I was like, okay, Epic, let's not go in there. It's gonna take too long.
We're gonna need a lot of light sources too. You ever been in cave darkness?
Have you ever played Minecraft before?
Okay, so we're gonna need some sticks and some coal.
Have you ever been magic with spells?
Thank
Who has a
God.
light up? Me walking
Who is
through the
dancing
mine.
lights?
I have
Me walking
Eldritch
through the
I have
mine.
dancing lights.
Me walking through the
Or
mine.
actually, let me
casting
double check
Eldritch
that.
Blast the whole time.
Yeah, that's
I
what
might
was
not have
thinking.
dancing lights. I think I only have darkness.
Guys,
If we find
okay,
some,
Seconds, guys.
guys, I have 5 candles. We're fine.
if we find some coal ore,
We all
can
put candles
Eldritch
on our
blast
foreheads
it.
like fucking kobolds.
Wait, don't some of you guys have like night vision? Aren't you fine regardless?
I have 120 feet of dark vision, and I can just see in darkness.
I have
Yeah.
Because of
You
Eyes of the
might.
Dark.
Oh, I think I win.
I think
I'm
I'm just
just a-
human.
I'm just a fucking guy. I can't do the things
Jonathan.
you guys do.
Jonathan and Bones out here, hands in front of their faces, going, "Where are we?"
When I fall down, I'm on.
I'm gonna walk in and I'm gonna start blasting.
Oh, he's just started
Um,
blasting.
I just start blasting.
I do. I have.
Oh
eyes of the-
no! Oh no! The cave the mine
collapses.
mine collapsed. I guess we can't go in, guys. Guys, we can't go in. It's collapsed.
I don't look at this character sheet enough. I just realized I can summon a Hound of Ill Omen. It's like, what?
Woo!
Oh fuck,
I have fun dog. I've got a dog, guys.
dude! Your dog can be our canary.
Stop.
I don't know how that would work, but I think
Yeah,
that
if
would
somebody
work.
has like summon woodland creatures, that would be pretty.
I have
You're
a
like,
hound
Just
of ill
Summon a
omen.
bunch of birds.
I only have 5 candles. That's all I got.
Okay, so you summon 15 birds, and I'll nab them with net.
Wolves.
It's a mini game. It's a mini game.
My brain just went backwards.
I can make a spiritual weapon look like a canary.
I love this survival horror D&D we are playing.
What the hell is this? I have
I
a
think
spell
it-
called Snilog Snowball Swarm.
I'm sorry.
Are you lying? Are
Bless
you
you.
lying?
I know the
Snowball
spell.
Snowball Storm.
I know the spell. It's so stupid. Why do you have that?
don't know. Why do I
you have
sleep storm as well? What the fuck?
I think as a group we've casted one spell. Hulk.
I've casted Detect Magic, and Yudiri's casted Speak with Dead.
2
True.
spells.
2 spells.
I feel like you only have like a magic user, like 2 magic users and a half, though, right? think about
Yeah.
weird.
Well,
Yeah.
all my magic is just dark based. Do you want to be
Yeah.
blind? I can do
Joe's
that
a
for
warlock
you.
as well.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
So like Joe and I walk in and we start blasting.
There's really no way to know what anybody's class
That's
But
true.
what is what
because
is-
we don't use any of our features.
what is
I don't need to.
what is the fish's the fish?
Fish?
What?
Who's a fish?
What?
Fish?
What about the fish?
Oh,
In love with the sunfish.
Uh-uh.
No, wait, this is the wrong campaign.
yeah, this is the wrong campaign. Oh, different campaign.
What does Marcus play in this one?
He's playing
A
an elf
drow.
drow.
What kind of drow? What does it do?
What does it do?
You're gonna have to ask Marcus that.
I'm pretty sure.
What are
Anansi's a monk.
Stats and bonuses.
I don't. All I know is monk.
Monk, yeah.
Shit. We need to call
Yeah.
Dylan back.
Y'all ever seen that old show where the guy solves the mysteries and he has OCD and it's called Monk?
I thought you were talking about Columbo for a second. I got
Ever
excited.
seen that show where that guy solves the mysteries and he goes, one more time, just one more thing.
No, you know what needs to happen? Someone needs to go find that meme of like the girl helping the grandma. Just caption it, Jonathan talking about catching a canary, and all of us going, "All right, grandma,
Well,
it's
you
time
see,
to go to bed."
It's murders, you see. They're these murders. There's something that doesn't add up for me. It's just this one thing. It's just this one thing. Their organs were all over the room, and they're all ripped up, right? Now you tell me about how that could happen. It's just one more time. One more question, sir. One more question. That's my Columbo impression. If he was in this campaign.
That was beautiful.
Where's Pal?
Gorgeous.
Oh, wow.
I know.
didn't think you're still in Pal. I just looked, and even Dylan's character is a fighter, so
Yeah, there's
No, there's a bunch of beef heads.
Bunch of beef heads, and then
no, he's a little guy. He's distinguished. He cleans.
a sorcerer.
He's got the magic of cleaning. Okay.
Got a bunch of beef heads, and then a sorcerer, 2 warlocks, and a paladin warlock. So-
Alright.
That's crazy.
a bunch of beef heads and a bunch of warlocks.
Yeah. that's
Plus
very
me.
beautiful.
I'm just the
Plus
little
me.
lone sorcerer over
I feel
here.
like it kind of
But I'm
comes
from
with
the mirror, so it makes
territory.
sense.
Yeah, I feel like it kind of comes with the territory.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I live here, so I just born with it.
At least the very
You're
useful
born
thing I
this
have for
way.
this campaign is opening doors, because there's a bunch of doors, clearly.
Apparently,
Yeah,
my
in the
useful thing is
plains.
talking to the dead.
What?
What?
I said apparently my useful thing is talking to the dead. That's
Apparently.
Yeah.
It is pretty useful.
Apparently, my
Useful.
useful thing is talking to living people.
My only
very
actually, my only real useful thing are my candles. Genuinely, I don't
Your
think I
5
have anything
candles.
else on this list.
I
I
do.
have so much shit, and I think the candles are literally the only thing that's necessary.
I did
Guys,
realize as I'm looking at all my spells in my spell sheet, that I could probably scare the shit out of everybody very easily.
Slay.
Slay.
Got a bunch of
Actually-
spells where I could easily.
So
just
you
go,
guys have your plan.
Yep.
Yes, we do.
Okay.
Oh, I have lanterns.
Wait for contact. Go to the mine.
Guys,
Go
we're
to the
not going
farmhouse,
in
go
the
to
mine.
Marlet. We're not going. We're walking by it.
We're
You told that to the fucking canary.
we are making our way downtown. We are walking fast. We're gonna watch the faces pass, and we will be homebound. Okay, like we're not gonna. Okay, no more. How long does it take for us to get to the mine, DM?
Are we still going? I thought we were wrapping up.
Yeah, we were
Oh, I
wrapping
thought we
up.
were too. But how long does it take for
Doesn't
future
matter. We
reference?
still have to
For
talk to
future
the guy
reference,
before we
it's
go in
gonna-
How
there.
long
Wait,
does
yeah, we
it
do have to
take
talk
for
to
me
the guy.
At the canary.
You told you got to talk to the guy at night.
At night.
Yeah.
What time is it
Yeah.
now?
Uh,
Not
Nice.
night.
1 p.m.
Oh, brother.
So you can go check out the mine, come back, talk to your dude, leave.
There
This
we
guy's
go.
taking forever.
Okay, that sounds right. Wasn't the mine like close?
Yeah, the mine is close.
It's right here. Here.
Oh wait, are we going to the mine right now, or are we wrapping up?
We're wrapping up. We're just
We're wrapping
laying
I'm
out
in
the plan for
canary
next
right
time.
now.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Laying out the plan for this game particularly it worked really well last time. So
Mhm. So you can.
All right.
It's probably 15-minute walk over to the mine. Like it's not
Oh, it's
far.
not too bad. Okay, so it's like, yeah, so we can be back by the time our guy's there.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then if you
Wait,
guys want to
if we-
continue traveling at night, you can leave.
Yeah.
Hit the house.
Neat. Hit the house. I was gonna say, yeah. Wait. We all have like our own horse, right? Am I crazy?
we had a
Oh,
cart.
we have a wagon. We
You
have
have-
a cart.
You have bear trap.
You have bear trap.
Robin has a
I think
boar.
we have 2 horses. One of them is mine, one Jetta's, and then Bear Trap
Okay.
is also there.
And bear
And
trap's
we have a
also there.
wagon.
Yeah.
Because
there.
Oh, and then there were the 2 horses that the newbies rode up on.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Bones and Anasi has
Yeah.
You have plenty of things to travel
So
on.
4
and to carry
horses and a
stuff.
bear trap.
Okay, so horse will take quicker. Slay.
Schley.
Slay.
July.
Bye.
Yay! Okay, good night.
Bye.
Good night.